105 penalty yards for Philadelphia. From the 11-yard line, Sanders. Ball out, picked up by Quinyon Mitchell, and down at the 16-yard line. Big play on the drive to get him down there for Sanders.
3rd down and 8. These Colts fans making some noise. Achane at the top of your screen. Tagovailoa looking for Tyreek Hill. Too high and picked off. Cameron Bynum on the interception, and Achane makes the tackle.
Very smart, knows where to go with the ball, and has all the talent to make the throws.
Again all day to throw for Smith. That one deflected, and it's going to be picked. Jalen Hawkins.
Catch a piece in the game. That's not going to cut it for Miami's offense.
Tua in trouble. He lost the football, and the Colts have it. And it's the former Dolphin, Xavier Howard, who recovers the loose ball.
Something they're going to have to battle all game long.
And the fans, Jen, as Young rolls out, looking, throwing, and intercepted. Knocked in the air at the 35-yard line. Foye Oluokun.
Tagovailoa with time. Now fires over the middle, picked off. It's Latu dropping in coverage on the return, and he's taken out of bounds.
If he doesn't make a fast decision and get the ball out, he's either scrambling or getting rid of it.
Oh, errant pass, and it's picked. Isaac Polamau was right there for Las Vegas, and the Raiders with a takeaway.
First sack for either team today, and it's 2nd and long. Flacco pressure again, able to somehow get away. The pass deflected and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. Battle working his way near the 25 before he's dropped. Fannin on the tackle, but Battle with the acrobatic pick to set the Bengals up in Cleveland territory.
And have him believe me. So I have to challenge myself to be a better coach, and he's really enjoyed that.
Kick from Boswell. Gibson returning.
He
loses the ball! The bobble and turnover!
Gainwell.
The cough up by Gibson, and the Steelers take over.
Young. He's going to keep and stumble to about the 32. Looks like the ball came out at the end of that.
90 seconds to play as he gets the snap. Flacco, juggled, intercepted! DJ Turner off the deflection, takes it away for Cincinnati, and takes away the opportunity for the Cleveland Browns.
This game plan makes sense to this point.
He's going deep, and a one-handed snag. J.C. Horn with the interception.
Nix rolling out to his left, away from the arm side, floats downfield, dangerous pass, 50-50 ball is taken away by Roger McCreary. Okonkwo in motion, handoff for Pollard. That ball comes out, and it's grabbed by Denver and Brandon Jones. Let's see what the ruling is. Initial look seems to be a turnover.
But he did earn the trust of his defense.
Nix is looking deep downfield. Lost the ball as he banged into Simmons, and Tennessee may have it. Joseph Day's on top of it. And Jeffrey Simmons makes the impact.
Over the top of this offense right here, trying to make you throw it underneath and eat up time on the clock. There's another check down.
Oh, one-handed snag. Jordan Lewis with the interception.
Pass intercepted. Jumping in front of St. Brown. There was pressure from Parsons, and Evan Williams has the theft.
He's able to generate explosive plays on the ground so often.
Longest today is 9. Purdy over the middle, gets picked off by Ernest Jones. Jones to his feet to the 29.
Guy that came over and helped turn this defense around last year. Back on a new contract. Picks off Purdy to end their first drive of the second half.
Full speed tackling to the ground, so ball security truly is at a premium in week 1.
Nix, time running out, delivers, bad pass picked off. Another interception, this time it's Xavier Woods. And Jeffrey Simmons was in the backfield, just a 4-man rush for Tennessee.
Play by Davis with the sack.
2nd and 23, here comes Young, there goes Stroud, and what a interception!
I think he
took it away. Durant! It's a pick at the 41.
From the San Francisco 45, Sam Darnold in the Seahawks debut. Quickly outside, Smith and Jigba. Lost the football! San Francisco's got it! The rookie Marquise Siegel. Marquise Siegel, surprise starter at safety, dives on that football. And in his NFL debut, he's got a takeaway. Robinson in for McCaffrey. He swings out. Purdy looking long. Lets it rip. Tight coverage. Intercepted. It's Josh Jobe. Jobe to his feet to midfield. Second interception for the Seahawks defense.
Denver's got to knock this kid out. They can't let him hang around.
Hecker, a lot of hang time. Mims, fair catch. Muffed it. Loose ball. Could be Tennessee's. It is. The rookie Dorian Mausi in his NFL debut has it.
It's Stafford on 1st and 10, rolling, throwing, caught. Oh, it's knocked away with a big-time hit by Alshire. Was it a catch? Is it loose? They're waving it off. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. What a hit by Azeez Alshire.
First game is the OC here. Sends in a call for 2nd and 4. Darnold. Hit as he let it go. The ball is loose. The 49ers have it. It's Bosa. Nick Bosa and the 49ers closing the door on the Seahawks.
1st and 10. Stroud. And he's got him underneath. It's caught by Gumbawali. Fumbles the ball and it's loose. And it's recovered by the Rams. Big hit by Landman.
Here comes the blitz. Cam Ward hit as he throws. That ball is loose. They're going to let it play through. It's Denver football no matter what. And the Broncos defense comes up yet again to help win the game in week 1.
Zaire Mitchell-Payton, first-year player, I should say, is the man protecting, and Henry lost the football. And the Bills are down there. And they have it.
Play clock is at 1. They just got it away on 3rd and long. Watch out! Picked off. There's Wright down the sideline. Gets a block. And now a touchdown. The former Viking. Pick 6. It's a Dunze. It's Moore. He's got to get rid of it. He does. And Manungai can't make a play, and that's it. The Minnesota Vikings will start this season 1-0 with this strong comeback and a win on the road here in Chicago.
I'll tell you after this play here what I think on that. There's a little bootleg for Fields. The pass play is not there, so he takes off and fumbles the football. It is recovered by Buffalo.
And sometimes you got to run right at him.
They protect against Watt. Downfield shot for Kupp, and Jalen Ramsey steps in front of his former Rams teammate and takes it away for his first Pittsburgh pick.
Lawrence on 3rd. There's that pressure from Hendrickson. Gets rid of it and intercepted. That all started from the pressure, and Dax Hill dances. Cincy gets the stop.
Got to account for him if you're the Bears. So impressed to see him back on the field. Here's Swift once again.
Fumble.
Suffered a broken leg last year. And this is recovered by the Lions. Knocked loose by Brian Branch. Detroit recovers.
Fake it to Charbonnet. Hayward bringing heat. Tapped it into the air. Picked off by Pittsburgh. And it's Nick Herbig in his season debut with his first career interception. Pittsburgh ball inside the 25 of Seattle.
Linebackers close to the line of scrimmage. De'Ami Brown in motion. 3rd and 6. Flag out at the start of the play. Tipped and intercepted. Jordan Battle, who had a pick last week.
I don't think he has anything in the playbook for 2nd and 32.
You might be surprised. Williams in trouble. Rolling right.
Not that.
And then it is Kirby Joseph. Did he stay in bounds? Joseph comes up with the pick.
Out there, just no panic from these guys after the week 1 loss. Stafford throws it. Intercepted. Cody Barton.
53 yards from here. Browning pressured in his face, and he throws an interception on the backside. Eric Murray, the former Houston Texan, with Trayvon Walker right in the grill of Browning.
Cowboys such a good start offensively in Philadelphia last week. Didn't score in the second half, and it mirrored that second half more so far today. A little bit sluggish. Prescott off his back foot into coverage. It is Drew Phillips, and Phillips, no signal yet. Now they say he caught it. It's a pick for Phillips.
Here comes the blitz. Roquan picked up for a moment. Flacco rolling, and he throws on the run, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins. And Wiggins inside Browns territory. Flacco's trying to chase him down. And Batonio was able to get him at the 6-yard line.
Jones off the play fake. Pressure coming. Ball is in the air. It is loose on the turf. Who's got it? Demario Davis trying to scoop it up. And he does at the 47-yard line. Chris Rumph jarring the ball loose from Mac Jones.
That's the same motion as the touchdown pass.
Rodgers to his left on the move. Corner of the end zone. And it's picked off by Darion Kendrick.
Browning, 5 in the pattern, rolls to the right, off the back foot, throw is intercepted, across the body throw, Andrew Wingard all over it, and the former Wyoming Cowboy tiptoes down the sideline.
2nd and 4, Rattler to Kamara. Look at that catch. He caught it on his shoulder pad, and then the ball comes out. They're going to say he's down. I believe they're saying down by contact, but the ball is out. They've thrown the beanbag.
This is what you bring in a guy like Aaron Rodgers for, to stabilize the team and the offense and go win some of these fourth-quarter tight ball games.
Oh, bad bounce goes through the hands of Caleb Johnson. He may have touched that ball. That would be a live ball. Let's see what the ruling is here. It is a touchdown! It's a touchdown! Oh, Seattle gets the score!
23-year-old rookie Cam Ward steps up, goes down, loses the ball, bounces around. The Rams have got it. Still running, not going down. Nate Landman on the spot.
3 straight times on the defensive end. Flacco drops back to pass. Pockets collapsing. He's sacked and he lost the football. It's picked up by Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith could go the whole way. He is going to go the whole way. Touchdown Ravens.
Browning over the middle, intercepted. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker for the Jaguars, makes the huge play. Did he go down? They say he did.
Tua just gets the snap in time. Tua, nowhere to go, now throws, picked off! Intercepted on the play by Mapu. Marte Mapu on the INT.
Seahawks have the Saints at home next week. Rodgers downfield looking for Austin, picked up by Kobe Bryant. Number 8 picks off number 8. And down across the 45-yard line.
Some really good work scrambling with his legs on these third downs when he sees pressure.
Young has those 2 young wide receivers, McMillan, but they give chase. Football is loose. What's the call here? Is that a live football? Touchdown! Zaven Collins picks it up and is in for the early 6. 2 best years of his career, 21 and 22 under Gannon in Philly. Here they come on 3rd and 11. Young is blown up, and it is picked.
Oh, my.
Intercepted by Browning. And more disaster for the Panthers.
Wilson. Deep ball. Oh, boy, threw it up for grabs, and it's intercepted. Donovan Wilson.
Never quite recovered that loss just a couple days before Christmas. On 3rd and 3, Murray again, the escape artist. Boy, they get a hand on him, and was that picked? Yes, it was. As the Panthers with their first takeaway.
Blitz, Mahomes over the middle, Kelsey. Oh, it's picked off. It's Makuba who's got it, and room to run. One man to beat. Oh. And he's taken out. Andrew Makuba, the rookie from Texas, on the bounce off of Kelsey, and a huge play for the Eagles. How he wants to attack the defense.
The day, the back, 28 of the Colts, 3rd down 3, next to the air. The time, the throw, wobbly, and picked off! Intercepted by Bynum!
With Robinson in as the back. And the fake by Penix, and the throw is caught. Spinning is London. Lost the football. Vikings have it. On the bounce, scooped up by Theo Jackson. Eric Wilson knocked it out.
Don't take those hits.
Play action here. Protected for the moment. And that throw is intercepted if inbounds by Billy Bowman Jr. He landed on the body, comes down inbounds, and Bowman comes up with the interception. Can he bookend the week with another big quarter? Not starting like that. Ball's out and recovered by Divine Diablo. The pressure came from Zach Harrison, twisting McCarthy and forcing the fumble. But still alive with 2:44 to go.
No pressure. He should have time.
Flag is down. McCarthy taking a shot downfield. It's going to be intercepted. Mentioned the flag was down. McCarthy thought he had a free play. Xavier Watts was back there for the pick. Coming after Bradley Payne. Veteran just gets it out of there. 46-yard kick is muffed by Price. Recovered by the Falcons, whose special teams deserve another check mark on the night because they've been fabulous all night long.
Boise State Bronco lined up behind Smith. Expects to be busy tonight. They fake it to him, and Smith throws. Almost picked up. In fact, on a carom, it's into the hands of Dalen Henley. A dangerous throw, and on the carom. Smith on the move. Scanning. As he's seen a bit open, now he just chucks it way downfield, and it's going to be intercepted. Trying to find Thornton. Tony Jefferson stepping in tonight. Still just too quick, right around him. 3rd and 15. Pressure again, down the middle, end zone shot, carom, and intercepted. Off the carom, he tried to find Myers in traffic, and picked up by Dante Jackson. Hampton fumbles the football. The one thing you cannot do in this situation. The rookie coughs it up. Max Crosby, who else, made the play. Hampton fumbles the football. The one thing you cannot do in this situation. The rookie coughs it up. Max Crosby, who else made the play?
Tua throw, and it's intercepted. It's picked off at about the 20-yard line. Terrell Bernard with the huge interception.
They bring Ridley in motion. And Ward looking to throw, has time, throws it out of the backfield. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore is going to go to the house. A pick six right out of the gates.
To the best in the NFL and his year plus. 2nd and 10. Stafford throws an interception. Zach Bond read it well and picked it off. And if there's one player that was at the center of the defensive turnaround, it was this man.
Single setback, Stevenson. He gets the carry, and he fumbles the ball. And the Steelers have it. Circling is Darius Slay. Trying to cut back, and Slay is wrapped up at the 45. Turnover early by the Pats.
Play before you get a first down. Play action pass, sneak in draws and stuff on second down.
It's a 2nd and 9. And Browning scanning, throwing, picked off, intercepted by Isaiah Rodgers, and he's racing down the sideline, and he will not be caught going the distance.
Tell you what, Carolina's defense looking pretty stout. This ball is muffed, and the Panthers cough it up. Just as soon as they had come up with a 3-and-out, the Falcons will get it back.
Running routes, and then the return game as well. He is a special talent.
Mariota keeps, and Marcus Mariota gliding downfield, loses the football, and the Raiders kick it around and finally come up with it. Caillou Blue Kelly has the recovery.
35-day winless streak.
They had one time during that stretch.
One time.
Ball comes loose as Taylor was hit from behind. Bucks recover. Antoine Winfield makes the play for this Bucks defense.
He will snap it and roll to the left. Flacco going deep, looking for Judy, and it's intercepted. Xavier McKinney with his first pick of the season, down at the 9.
The ball is just inside the 3. May will fire it. It's picked off. Intercepted by Echols.
1st and 10, 2 minutes to go. First half. It's been dominated by Minnesota, but Bengals can make things interesting. Plus, they get the third quarter kick. It's Fant. Lost the football. It's Rodgers again, off and running. Oh my goodness. He runs it back for a second touchdown today.
This is a very formal unit. Teams are not going to want to play the Vikings if this offense starts getting it going.
2nd and 5. Another penalty flag on the field. It's Chase. Looks down the field. He lost the football. Recovered by Minnesota. Oh, my goodness. Just error after error.
Guess who hit it out, Jim?
Was it Rodgers?
It was Rodgers.
They're not able to communicate across the board which guys are blitzing.
Hit about 15 yards to get it to field goal range for Nick Folk. Pass picked off. Taylor picked off. It's Jacob. Jamel Dean who takes it all the way back for a Bucks touchdown. Dean returns it 55 yards.
Vita Bay, love it.
Played for Vrabel in Tennessee. They signed him to a 3-year, $43.5 million deal. Rodgers intercepted by Spillane. Robert Spillane down the sideline, and the Patriots take over deep in Pittsburgh territory.
That was the matchup Browning had when he was the Washington quarterback against Ohio State in the Rose Bowl. Close out his career with the Huskies. And here he just hands it off. P. Ryan fumbled. Oh my goodness. Where's Rodgers? Recovered by Minnesota.
I always feel it's a good way to jumpstart an offense, stay out of the huddle, get up on the line, call your best plays.
Go 3 yards on that first play. Hurts gets pounded. The ball is out, and the Rams will fight for it at the bottom. Nate Landman, it looks like, has it. Nate Landman recovers the fumble after a thunderous hit.
Stevenson, single setback. They'll run him, and Stevenson stumbles in. Unless he was brought down first, and the Steelers believe they got to him.
I think they have the ball.
And the ball popped free.
Penix with time is intercepted.
That's completely on Penix. 100%.
Shaw Smith-Wade takes it in.
They have not won back-to-back games since November of 2022. That's hard to wrap your brain around. They have a chance to do it here. Gibson, and that ball's free. Steelers have it.
Oh my goodness.
Falcons need it. Penix looks, passes, intercepted. Mike Jackson, who might take this to distance. Penix gets a piece of him. Jackson stays on his feet, reverses field, tries to spin away. But it's the second interception thrown by Michael Penix this afternoon.
He hasn't played in a while, but still has yet to really find that connection with Christian Kirk.
C.J. Stroud's pass is picked. Jordan Lewis with a snatch.
Tracy talked to Coach Taylor. He said it at half. We need to have it, pride, etc. Intercepted. Intercepted by Metellus.
Patriots using more clock here. We are under 8 minutes to go. May to throw it. May waiting. In trouble. May. Oh, he loses the ball! The fumbles continue! T.J. Watt pounces on it. Steelers take over.
On 3rd and 10, Lawrence protected. Lawrence picked. Jalen Petrie.
4-man rush. Love throws. Intercepted. Picked off. Grant Delpit down the sideline. Inside the 10 and down inside the 5.
Just stands in there in the pocket, takes a shot on that play.
3rd down pass completes. Collins football's out. Devin Lloyd has it.
Man.
Just crazy.
Falcons will fall to 1-2. The Carolina Panthers getting a late fumble recovery here. We'll get another takeaway, and perhaps that is apropos.
I would try to get a matchup on a linebacker and get him the football.
Here they come, Hines Allen around the edge. Stroud's pass, they may have gotten a piece, and that is picked.
Williams looking for some blocks, gets some first down and more. Devontae Williams gets a great lead block out there from Steele, and the ball comes out. Chicago says they have it. They do. Tyreek Stevenson punched it out after the long run of 26.
3rd down and 9. Hampton the back. And they bring 5. Hit as he throws. Deflected it. Intercepted. It's picked off on the play. Brandon Jones on the ricochet. McConkey can't get him. Hampton will force him out of bounds. It's an interception.
Coming out here in the second half. Now up to 59 yards rushing with those 2 big runs.
Darius Davis, who's got a bit of a knee injury, yet is out there returning kickoffs right here. Here he comes. Oh, drive free. It's a fumble. And the scrum you see as they try to vacuum it in.
That's a biggie, obviously. 3rd and 12 gives them a first. 4-man rush. Prescott looking around. Throws. Pickens just dropped it, and it's picked off. Tremaine Edmonds in the right place at the right time, and he's got it for the Bears.
Rattler pressure coming. Gets away from Hall. Trying to direct traffic. Takes a shot. Throws. Picked off by Kendrick. Darion Kendrick with his second interception of the season.
They got permission from the league to wear him a little extra down the stretch.
Olani, and the ball came out. And the Saints recover. Quincy Riley forces the fumble, and Pete Werner is there to recover it.
Mac Jones got a man in Pearsall, but he throws it away. Picked off by the Rabbit. D'Adrian Taylor Demerson with the interception, the first of his NFL career. And Arizona's got it with 5 minutes left.
4th and goal. Cowboys have to have it. Prescott looking. Can't find anyone floating. Intercepted again by Tremaine Edmonds. His second of the day, and the Bears take over. Under a minute to go. Milton back, zips one, and it's picked off. Kevin Byard's got it for the Bears, and that will officially seal the deal.
The Giants only have 2 backs up behind him with Scatterboot and Singletary. 3rd and 7. Wilson deep drop. Shot downfield towards Wan'Dale Robinson. It's picked off. Running underneath for Kansas City, Chris Roland Wallace. And he's out of bounds right around midfield. 2nd and 6 for Wilson and the Giants. Pressure coming again. Wilson scanning, flying for Neighbors in the end zone. It's intercepted. Underthrown and picked off by Jalen Watson of the Chiefs, and Kansas City gets the ball back.
This drive starts at the 21, down by 4. Handoff to Henry, and he gets it punched out. It's recovered by DJ Reed. Knocked out on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. And it's yet another fumble for Derrick Henry.
2nd and 10. Rush 4. Hangs in there, fires over the middle. It's picked at the 32-yard line. Kobe Bryant brings it back to midfield, and the ball is loose. And as they unpile, 2nd and 10. Rush 4. Hangs in there, fires over the middle. It's picked at the 32-yard line. Kobe Bryant brings it back to midfield, and the ball is loose. And as they unpile, Murray throws, juggled, and intercepted. Harrison couldn't hold on, and they got Ernest Jones with the pick and the run back into Arizona territory.
I might pick Kevin O'Connell as my head coach if I could start fresh.
Mason again as Darisaw in front has a first down. And the ball is out in play. Here comes Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey down the sideline. He'll go all the way as he inbounds. He is. It's a Steelers touchdown.
That's exactly what we're talking about, Joe.
Only 3 to snap it here on 3rd and long. A 4-man rush. Wentz has it hit at the line and intercepted. Deshaun Elliott in his first game back has the interception. The Steelers get their hands on more passes than anybody in the NFL at the line of scrimmage. Derek Harmon, the rookie, was the one to get his paw on that. That's an offensive line without the left guard Jackson, without the center Kelly, without the right tackle O'Neal, and then this is picked off. T.J. Watt, as electric of a big play guy as there is on defense in the NFL, makes another big play right there.
Play clock winding down. 3rd down and 8. Flacco under pressure, and it is picked off along the near sideline by Kirby Joseph.
2nd down and 10. They enter the backfield with a 4-man rush into Herbert. Batted down, picked off. Look who's got it. The big man, Lawrence. The quarterback can't get him. Inside the 5. Interception. Giants goal to go.
3rd down and 10. Allen taking a deep shot down the sideline, and it is intercepted by Sanker. The first interception of his career and the first of the season for the Saints.
New set of downs for Cleveland. Flacco to the outside, and it's DJ Reed down the sideline, forced out of bounds.
Shaheed back to Olave, throwing to Rattler, picked off! Cole Bishop on the return and knocked out of bounds. They tried a Philly special.
Pushes the Lions back to the 12-yard line, first down and 20. Goff had loads of time, and it's picked off by Denzel Ward. He was waiting like an outfielder. Ward comes up with the interception and takes it all the way back to the Lions.
Floyd among those there defensively, flagged down. Deep shot, Mariota! Over the shoulder, interception! Xavier Watts! First down, Atlanta. Much crisper offense from the Falcons today than a week ago, but Penix is intercepted! Picked off in midfield by Sainristil. And the Commanders get it back.
Second down, Irving again, scanning, nothing. Good hard run by Irving, just a chuck forward to get the ball. Comes out though, Eagles say they have it. They do! Wow.
Moving closer to midfield. Empty set, finds another seam, and off the ricochet, it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr., and the Texans get the takeaway.
Coming in, none today, 3rd and 6. Herbert to the air, Deculus at the left tackle, a block, they come up the middle to throw. It's picked off, intercepted by Phillips. Getting a block, a flag has been thrown, Belton with the block. They're looking the other way, Carter with an entourage, Keenan Allen will trip him up.
Mayfield pressure, steps away, good fake, bouncing off his own guys, in deep trouble. Intercepted! Jahan Campbell has it. There's a penalty though, hang on.
Back here with a lot of friends and family on hand. First down and 10. It's Taylor, and rather Jones on the play fake. He's going up top, looking downfield for Adonai Mitchell, and it's intercepted. Cam Curl with the pick. Down the sideline goes Curl, and Curl out of bounds at the 45.
Boy, Gino has to feel that high snap on 3rd and 10. Throws a dart, and he's picked. Center of the field, it's Byard. And Byard has some running room. Gets down nearly to the 20-35 on the return.
Empty set for Purdy. Here comes Eric Armstead. It's caught by Luke Farrell, the former Jacksonville Jaguar, and he pounds his way for a first down. That ball came out at the end of the play. Could it be a takeaway? And it is! Off the fake, Purdy. Nothing downfield. He's going to float it from McCaffrey. Loose ball. Picked off by Devin Lloyd. Another Jacksonville takeaway. Flag is thrown. And finally he's brought down.
Boy, they roll the dice. And they don't get it. Football then comes out. So that'll give the Bears even better field position down close to the 20. Tyreek Stevenson, who had that incredible defensive play early last week against Dallas, makes the recovery. Play clock down to 1. Williams batted up in the air, and it is picked. Crosby. He has been a beast at the start.
Tranquil blitzing. He's picked up. Here comes another one. Bolton coming after him. And the pass is intercepted. Chanel able to make the play in front of Andrews.
but they have a lot of different variations when they give an offense this look.
Raiders 0-2 on third down so far. Geno protected this time. Geno over the middle, and that's picked. It's Byard, his second INT of the half.
3rd and 4. Jones down the sideline, one-on-one. Oh, what a catch! Adonai Mitchell down the sideline, turning on the speed, and a little stiff arm, ushering into the end zone for a Colts touchdown. But did he lose the ball going out of the end zone before he crossed the goal line?
Enough times now. The Lions exploited it. That's why they got 7 sacks.
They're a yard short of the first. 3rd down. Ball comes out. Popped right out of the hands. And Kansas City has the football.
Aditi asking those hard questions. Geno Smith going to run for it, and he is picked again. Tyreek Stevenson with a mesmerizing play.
And now they can't get lined up. It's getting loud. What do you got, Trevor? This is all you, buddy.
Five-man rush. Lawrence steps up, throws on the move, and the Niners have a pick. There is a flag thrown. Upton Stout, the rookie, with the first of his career, looking to bring it back. And he gets dragged down inside the 15. Left some points on the table in the first half. Niners continue to deal with injury issues. Purdy floats it and throws an interception to Devin Lloyd. That's a 2-pick game for the 4th-year man out of Utah.
First down, ball is out. Williams lost it, loose on the turf, still being dribbled about, and the Colts have it at the 17-yard line. 1st and 15. Jones heaves it for Pittman on the sideline. Intercepted! Cam Curl's done it again. His 2nd pick of the day.
Purdy stops. Ball is out. Loose ball on the deck. Did the Jaguars do it again? Devin Lloyd is having a superstar-type game. He knocked the ball loose, and Jacksonville has its 4th takeaway of the day. Foyashani Aluakin comes out of the pack.
This toe injury is going to be so difficult to come back from. 1st and 15. Left. Had the ball knocked out. It is loose. Cowboys have 2 there, including to Devian Clowney, and Dallas has it. It's in the hands of James Houston as he and Clowney were there trying to recover it, and the Cowboys have a chance.
Feed the middle and bursting into the end zone. They fumbled the ball. He got to the end zone. The football didn't. And Miami makes the recovery as a statement drive by the Jets is spoiled. Pressure shown and brought. Fields retreats, and he'll be set. The ball is out. Scooped up, and Miami's pass rush gets home and creates a 2nd takeaway.
And then if you're the Dolphins, right now you've been incredibly efficient on early downs. That has led to 3rd down success. That's your formula.
Patterson's kick fielded right on the sidelines by Isaiah Williams, who works his way to the middle of the field. And a pretty good return out across the 35. Peter talked moments ago with Mike McDaniel.
Out to his right, looking for somewhere to go. And it's picked. Intercepted by Demetrius Knight.
And he could do things like that.
Yeah, over 300 last year, 3rd in the league. There's a drop. Ball is loose. And all of a sudden, as we're talking about what he means to the team, he drops it for him, loses it, and Trevis Gibson comes away with it. Williams. Can he get in? They signal that he, with the ball coming out, and it goes the other way. And the call is a fumble in San Francisco ball. Wow. That is unbelievable.
Mason returns. Ham at fullback. On 2nd down with C.J. Ham leading the way. It's Mason. Fumble loose. Officials looking for the bottom of the pile. Still no indication.
I mean, it's been nothing short of magnificent seeing some of these new stadiums and how they look in the open air. It's gorgeous.
Fumble! Ball came loose on the handoff to Scott. And the Browns have recovered.
So we're still learning the system, learning how to play together.
Young just dropped it, and Miami's got it. Miami's got the football. Young just dropped it, and Bradley Chubb said thank you. But all those good vibes are gone after last week's loss. Play action. Young steps up in the pocket. His pass is picked off. Miami's got another turnover. Rasul Douglas. First interception of the year. That's Minka Fitzpatrick.
Time for Geno Smith. Batted in the air and intercepted by the Colts. Latu gets the deflection, and he'll get credit for the pick.
In at left tackle.
He had been their 6th offensive lineman earlier in the game. Here is Hall darting through a crease. The ball is out at the 10. Leofau punched it away. All reminiscent of the drive against the Dolphins with the Braylon Allen fumble at the goal line, and the Cowboys take it away.
Dart. And he's got a completion. Slayton lost the football. Scooped up by Sanker on the return. And Sanker forced out by Singletary. A big turnover by Darius Slayton.
Can they get Derrick Henry going on this drive? Play action, rush, safety valve is Henry, and it's intercepted! The anticipation of Petrie! Turnover. Henry the intended target, and Petrie jumps the route.
All right, Adam, thank you. On first down, Dart to the air. Was looking deep for Robinson, not home. He's got all day. Now he's going to run, and he lost the football. It slipped right out of his hands, and the Saints have it. Cameron Jordan recovers the fumble.
Myers, Trey Tucker. Someone's got to find a spark.
Pass to Colts, and it's intercepted. A takeaway for Indianapolis. Mekhi Blackman, and he looks like he stepped out. The official there is pointing. Let's see. Into double coverage. The takeaway by Blackman.
Dart in the shotgun. Scattaboo. And the ball came out. No whistle. Howden going the other way. Howden's going to go the distance, and we'll have to see if this one stands.
Because he eliminates any mistakes the offense makes.
Off the play fake. And that ball's up in the air and taken away by Petrie. Jalen Petrie has done it again. The bobble by Andrews. And Petrie pounces on it.
Dart, pressure coming off the edge. He's on the move. Dart trying to keep it alive. Throws across his body deep, and it's picked off. Kool-Aid McKinstry with his first NFL interception.
That was his longest run of the day, 7 yards. Rush, deep ball, well played by Lassiter. Another interception for this Houston defense, the 3rd of the day.
I don't know, that was one I would expect it called the way this game has been throughout the course of this afternoon.
Dart, intercepted again. Kool-Aid has his second, and they are drinking the Kool-Aid here in New Orleans.
First down and 10 at the 32. Goff, backside pressure, it's Hendrickson. The ball is out, scooped up underneath by the Bengals at the 28. Is it a fumble or is it an incomplete pass?
And look at this, direct snap. Jalen Milroe, the rookie out of Alabama, with the pitch and looking there for Walker. And there's a loose ball and a fumble on the play, and the Buccaneers have gotten it. On a fumble by Walker on a bad pitch, it appeared by rookie Jalen Milroe, who only took his third snap of the season.
You just can't put it all on his shoulders. Had a couple big drops in that last drive.
We'll start here with the run game to Pollard. Football came out. Officials, I believe, marked that down. No official signal. Now they say Cardinals football. Baron Browning making the clean recovery.
Off play action. Browning to the sideline for Chase, and it's intercepted by Amik Robertson. Picked off at the 17 of Cincinnati.
Nobody deserves it more. Herbert pressured again, slings, and it's caught by Johnston. And now the ball is loose. Washington recovers. Johnston had it, and then he fumbled it, and the Commanders get a big break as Marshawn Lattimore comes up with it.
But they've really struggled with those penalties again here today to start.
3rd and 15. Browning going deep for Chase. Jump ball, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. His 3rd interception of the year. That's Chase in motion on 2nd and 5. Browning with protection this time, and it's intercepted by Anzalone. Anzalone works around Chase and out of bounds inside the 30.
They have been able to chew up a lot of clock. 7th play. The drive football is loose. Live ball, and Tennessee has it.
That's crazy.
First down. Timeout.
Draymond Jones falling on the football.
Got an hour and a half away from here and got a lot of family and friends here, as Aaron told us. 2 suites full. Here, though, the Chargers ball out. Ball is out. Klosky Merritt fumbled. Chargers recover. Herbert looking that way, throwing. Tip intercepted at the goal line. Mikey Sainristil still with the pick.
2nd down and 1.
There's the pressure.
Here's the pressure. Winfield had it. He throws an interception. It's picked off. It's picked off by Levante David.
Clock running inside of 5 minutes. Ward goes through his progressions. Everyone covered, slings it back. It's deflected and picked. Taylor Demerson, and then the football came out. Who recovers? Tennessee for the touchdown. In a crazy sequence. Tyler Lockett, the recovery. Unreal. Clock running inside of 5 minutes. Ward goes through his progressions. Everyone covered, slings it back. It's deflected and picked. Taylor Demerson, and then the football came out. Who recovers? Tennessee for the touchdown. In a crazy sequence. Tyler Lockett, the recovery. Unreal.
I just snapped my finger.
It's amazing what Drew Esikoff does for you. Oh, mishandled there, and it's Patriots ball. It hit Knox as he was coming by in motion, and New England has come up with it. Joshua Farmer. Stevenson remains the back. 5 in the pattern, and Stevenson with the catch. And he loses the ball. The man has had a lot of fumbling problems over the last couple of years. Let's see if this will be ruled down by contact or a fumble. And from the 7, Allen will complete it, and a lost football again. It's free, and let's see who's on the bottom of that pile. May have squirted to Jalen Hawkins. And this Bills team, so good at taking care of the ball, has turned it over twice in the first quarter. Robert Spillane knocked it out from Keon Coleman, and the Patriots take over in the red zone. Love hearing the communication, huh? 2nd and 13. Allen bouncing, firing, intercepted. Underneath, Jones comes to get it. And he's tackled at the 13-yard line. 3 Buffalo turnovers tonight.
That ball's knocked out. Kansas City's got it. Karlaftis ended up with the football. On 2nd down. Picked off. Lloyd again. Devin Lloyd. What a year. Still rolling. Down the sideline. One man to beat. Lloyd. Pick 6. As he did in Tampa Bay before losing his job to Graham Barton. 2nd and 7. This is a pick. Going the other way, and it's McDuffie.
Hurts throws, intercepted, picked off all the way down the sideline. Cardale Flott inside the 30, out of bounds, deep in Eagles territory. 36-yard gain. Goddard's now caught 9. Underneath, catch is made, diving for the first down. A.J. Dillon, and the ball comes out, but it was a fumble, and it's recovered by the Giants.
For this Jets team on defense so far, 3rd and 7. Nix's first pass attempt gets away from Johnson, and he finds Franklin, who fumbles it. And just as I said, the Jets have not had a takeaway all season. They're trying to come out of the pile with their first. Franklin had it, lost it. Aaron Glenn wants it. Does he get it? He does.
2nd down and 9 with Alec Ingold in motion. Tua over the middle. It's intercepted by Tony Jefferson. Off the hands of Jalen Waddle and right into the waiting fingertips of the veteran Jefferson. Herbert gets rid of it quickly, and he's got a first down, but Gadsden fumbles, and the Dolphins have it. Oronde Gadsden had enough for the first down, but then the football comes out, and Jordan Brooks comes away with the loose ball.
Worried about getting run by.
Right back to McMillan. That's out of his hands and picked off by Donovan Wilson. Wilson with a little bit of an alley. He stepped out of bounds as he has his 2nd interception of the season. Penalty markers are thrown.
Blitz coming. Rush on the run, and it's picked off. Quinton Lake stepped in front of it, grabs a pick for the Rams. Stafford to throw. Some pressure in his face. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And now here comes a run back by big old John Jenkins. John Jenkins, who weighs 370 pounds. The sack, the strip, and the recovery. The trifecta.
And he's out today on 1st down. Jones rolls, throws, intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson and down at the 26-yard line. Just the 3rd interception thrown by Daniel Jones.
That's where everything starts. And then we'll try and find our shots to get number 18 involved.
Set, intercepted. He turns it right back over. Mekhi Blackman up the sideline and out of bounds at the Arizona 15.
Quick throw, Zay Flowers turns, looking for a little window, making something happen. Zay Flowers, the ball comes out, it is loose, it's picked up by the Rams, and it's Quinton Lake who's got it. He's got an interception, he's got a fumble, recover, and return, and the Rams are in business.
Tua over the middle, and it's picked off. Intercepted by St. Juice. They're saying he was down at the spot where he caught it, but another Tua Tagovailoa interception.
There's a sense of unsettling footwork that's really happening in his head.
Here's Zay Flowers, drop the ball in a jet sweep, and the Rams recover it! Tyler Davis picked it up. It's another turnover, the third for Baltimore.
Next step in his development and try to get himself a win in the fourth quarter.
Play action from Rattler over the middle again. It's going to be a first down, Saints. Football came out. What's the call here?
You're not taking out a big guy on offense to make the play. You make sure you have your defenders out there.
It's intercepted on the play. Derwin James. And that will do it.
How come the clock never started?
As the Dolphins are booed off the field, Tagovailoa with his third interception of the day, and the Chargers end a 2-game losing streak while Miami falls to 1-5.
In the backfield, they got Wilson. 3rd and 5. Love. Here comes the pressure. Flush from the pocket. Being chased on the play by Knight. And it's intercepted on the ricochet. Picked off by Stone. And the Bengal defense comes up with a rare takeaway.
3rd and 4 for San Francisco. Pass picked. He gets on his feet. He might score. Vildor with the interception.
Bunch formation to the right, empty backfield, 3rd down and 7.
Ward
taken down, ball comes loose. Raiders recover. Devin White with the initial hit. They have one timeout, 16 seconds from the 30. Ward stays on his feet, hit as he throws, and it is picked off. Devin White. What a first half for White. 9 straight completions for Geno Smith. Looking to make it 10, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Cody Barton.
On 3rd and 11. They bring it, and they get him back at the 50. Levante David, and the football comes out. And it's Tampa Bay football. Strip sack.
Final minute here in Las Vegas. Ward loses the football on 2nd down. Raiders recover. An exclamation point by the Las Vegas defense.
4th and 5. Throwing for it and intercepted. That's Dean. Jamel Dean with the interception. There is a flag.
2nd down and 5. End zone picked off. Intercepted by Brisker. Samuel was the target, and Brisker's out near the 35. So back to 1st and 10. Krosky Merritt left side, well played by Chicago, ball out.
Spend one and perhaps set up for a long field goal. If he has time, I should say. Threw it across the middle and instead throws an interception. 7 seconds to work with. D. Alford came across the middle.
Even though time is on your side.
And Hamlin finds something in the end zone. That would be the first option. Scrambles and ball batted down and intercepted. Off the deflection. The interception is made by Malone, who steps in there and makes a game-clinching pick.
3rd down and 1. Ball's on the ground. And it's recovered by Nashawn Wright.
Off the fake. Going deep downfield, and it's going to be picked off. You've got Jordan Battle, who's had a couple already this season, and Battle with a big run back to the 44, and the crowd is going wild.
Everything, how much he loves being a part of it.
2nd and 13, the pass is hauled in, and they're going to say that did he stay in bounds? they're going to say yes. Meanwhile, the Bengals wind up with the ball.
They got to find a way to get him open down the field. Get that explosive play with that elite speed that he has.
Taysom Hill, the motion man. Rattler under pressure. Ball is out. He fumbled, and it's recovered by Chicago. Montez Sweat able to jar that loose, and the Bears have it at the 24-yard line of New Orleans. Four-man pressure. Williams down the sideline, intercepted. Quincy Riley leaping in front to make the pick, his first NFL interception.
Motion Addison. Blitz coming. Wentz hit as he throws, picked off. Intercepted. There goes Jalen Hunt. House call Philadelphia. His first NFL pick leads to his first touchdown.
Art, you mentioned the long 20-plus yard runs that this Miami defense has given up again. That rears its ugly head. D. Eskridge is going to play it. Eskridge, football is out.
What a pop.
Cleveland's got it. Just a massive hit. Eskridge couldn't squeeze it. And Cleveland has a takeaway on special teams.
Unless they turn this around drastically in the next 2 downs.
So Wentz is rolling out. Looking downfield, launches a ball, dangerous pass, intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba, who's the only defensive back for Philadelphia that has a pick.
3rd and 9, pressure coming again. It's picked up. Rattler intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. Across the 40. Wright still on the move. Down the sideline. Deshaun Wright out of bounds. Near the 25 of New Orleans.
Both of these two teams, both at 1-5. As Miami begins with possession, down 11 from their 30. That one is picked. Campbell, and he will waltz in for the pick 6 on the first play of the second half.
I was on Broadway. I didn't get to check those out.
They weren't flashing the scores down there.
Ward lost the football, scooped up by Chason, and it's a touchdown. There is a flag down, but K'Lavon Chason in the end zone with the football. That's been a big problem for Cam Ward. Let's hear what the call is.
Holding, offense, number 17. That penalty declined. The result of the flag is a touchdown.
K'Lavon Chason with the touchdown.
Rattler gets away from Sweat. Direct in traffic. Wants to throw downfield. He's got Shaheed out there, and instead it's intercepted by Kevin Byard. His 4th pick of the year.
Taylor, time going long. He's got him for the end zone and knocked away. Is that intercepted? J.C. Horn. Yes, Horn calls it in and stays in.
Dolphins among the best 3rd down teams. Bad today. Free blitzer. Tua's pass picked off. Jenkins tackled down at the 2.
During the preseason, and he fumbles the snap. It's a fumble, and it's recovered by Kansas City.
11th pick of his career across all those years out in L.A. with the Chargers. Tua's pass, first down, and that one is picked. Browns ain't done yet. There is a penalty flag thrown in the offensive backfield.
Ward, and that one's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones on the return, and Jones with a deflection interception, and the Patriots defense continues to shine in the Music City.
Rattler under center, 4th down and 1. On the roll, Rattler throws, it's deflected and intercepted by Edmonds. Tremaine Edmonds with the pick. And Rattler with his 3rd interception thrown today. The Bears take it away.
Couple of field goals, floating one, and reaching up. It's intercepted by Horn again.
Vidal initially set up. They fake it to him. Herbert, pump, knocked up in the air. Who's got it? The Colts do!
Big man pick.
Grover Stewart with a slobber knocker INT.
Big man pick. Grover Stewart. With all 3 timeouts left, getting the ball back after the half.
3rd and 7. And it's intercepted. Herbert is picked by Cross.
That's not what they were looking for. Cardinals gain 21 yards on the penalty. New set of downs. As Brissett has the ball knocked loose. Fumble. That's recovered by the Packers.
Good to move the change on 1st and 10. Daniels, quick. The fake ball is loose. Cowboys recover. Play clock at 1. They get it off. Blitz is coming. Mariota in trouble. Being ripped away. Stays alive. Throws it in the front. And picked off. Guess who? Deron Bland. One man to beat. Pick 6.
Denver's not stacked in at the line of scrimmage.
It's a 3rd and 5. They come up the middle. Heavy pressure in the throw. Intercepted. It's picked off by Strnad. He breaks a tackle. Breaks another. Now inside the 20. Oh, disaster. What a play.
The other guys had out-schemed them to the point where they just abandoned it, started attacking right down the gut.
The 23 off the hands of Jennings, and Ellis comes up with the interception. So Caden Ellis comes up with it. Mac Jones with the tackle, but the linebacker gets the pick. Top of the screen, Darrell Luter, 28, is in there for the injured Green. 1st and 10, Huff off the edge. That ball's out. He hit Penix and knocked the ball out. And in the pile, the Niners have the football.
Those matchups against these skill players is awfully tough.
That was Laporta in motion. Goff, the ball's out. And Tampa Bay has it. That's a fumble. And Yaya Diaby gets on top of it as it was knocked out of the right hand. Under 3 to go. First half, 3 timeouts. Pressure. Shepard has it knocked out. That ball is free. And Hutchinson, it looks like, got on top.
The ruling on the field is a catch. Subsequent fumble to the defense, 1st down.
Here in this first half, being held to under 40 yards of total offense. They just have not been able to get anything going.
Mayfield comes underneath, and it's Otten in a fight with Mollett.
That might be Mollett's ball. Tampa Bay's done a great job defensively.
On 2nd down, here is a pick. Intercepted. And it's Dean.
Talked about that elite matchup, corner and running back, as Kupp takes a handoff, looks to throw, and it's intercepted. He overshot Jackson Smith-Njigba, and Kalen Bullock makes the pick. That's the play Houston needed to try to get a spark here and stop the bleeding.
It absolutely is.
Stroud has to avoid pressure, steps up, delivers, inaccurate, intercepted. The pressure forced it. Jones barreling down to the 15-yard line. Exactly what they could not afford the first turnover tonight.
They have just got to find a way to get off the field.
It's been hard for this pass rush to get at Darnold. This time he's got plenty of time, runs out of it, loses the ball. It's a scramble, and it's recovered in the end zone. Touchdown, Texans on the takeaway. It's Will Anderson. My goodness, that might have just turned this game on a dime. Then work to do on 2nd and 14. Darnold again across the middle, and the catch is made. They're getting on the ball ripped loose now and fallen on by Houston. Elijah Arroyo made the catch. They were ripping at the ball, and Houston says we got it, and the officials agree. So a takeaway when they were in desperate need of a play. Alshire made the recovery. As protection, zips it down the middle and intercepted. Derek Stingley Jr. with the pick. Houston has a 4th takeaway tonight. Flags as he shoved out of bounds.
Is where the Chargers begin this drive. Herbert Rolling left, throwing a wobbly pass, and it's picked off. Josh Metellus able to pick it off.
Seeing what they can do, but the backups tonight in some key spots have really stepped up, most notably at that running back spot with Vidal.
Wentz fires too high, picked off, intercepted there by Mickens, and he brings it back to the 48-yard line.
Because he's played outstanding here in the first half.
Here's Stroud, steps up, and he's looking deep. He's got Noel, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. Lenore on the run. There is no time left on the clock, and Lenore is down, and the half comes to a close.
Exhibit A 2 weeks ago, Bijan Robinson of Atlanta, who went for 170 and had an 80-yard run.
Exactly.
Dalton pumps. Dalton, 37 years old, lost it on the run. Buffalo's got it. And it's Christian Benford, the former Villanova Wildcat.
They intercepted right at the 41-yard line. Carson Schlesinger, and he'll return it inside the 35 of New England.
Clock rules change inside of 2 minutes. No coaches' challenges either. Oh, three-man rush. That is picked off. A.J. Epinesa just grabbed it from Dalton and took it down to the 1.
That's about as athletic and impressive a play you're going to see from a defensive lineman.
Everybody set. Four-man pressure. Jones down the sideline for the end zone. Leaping interception by Kamari Lassiter.
Buffalo is a different animal.
Yep.
Buffalo is used to being one of the teams at the top of the league year in and year out. Is that another fumble? Oh, boy.
They might let this play through and then figure it out later. It's the rookie Deion Walker who's got the possession. Michael Hoyt in his Buffalo debut swatted at the ball.
Number 1 in scrimmage yards per game in the NFL. Today, though, held in check until that play from the 19. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Robinson fumbled. It's picked up on the play by Dodson. Robinson fumbled the ball. Flag down. That's only his 2nd fumble of the season.
3rd and 7. Here they come. Gets rid of it. And it's intercepted. The Patriots with a takeaway. And it's Robert Spillane all the way down to the 6-yard line.
There we go.
Gabriel going deep between 2 Patriots, and it's intercepted. Jalen Hawkins came down with it. He tracked it all the way to the turf. What a grab.
2nd down and long, fake the handoff from his own end zone. Williams has time. Downfield, intercepted! Wiggins steps in front. And the Ravens come up with the big play defensively.
What Drake May has done, the coaches they brought in, big time.
Henderson, ball's out, and the Browns are on it. Knocked forward, Bush came up with the recovery.
That's what Todd Bowles does. Really good defensive mind. The scattered looks we have to make the plays on.
From the 41, the fake to Kamara, and then Rattler takes off. Ball, fumble. So Rattler was hit from behind, lost the football. And the Buccaneers have recovered.
You're probably going to be pretty safe. And that's what happened here after the Dobbins 7-yard run. So Ingram, who's getting more action, gets that last one. Look out, picked off. Dallas comes up with the theft, and it's Bridges who has it. The rookie from Florida, Triquez Bridges, with the Dallas interception.
What I like is now the Saints offense relying on their guys, right? Alvin Kamara, get him the ball more.
2nd down and 1. Oh, wow! It's picked off and taken into the end zone for a touchdown by Anthony Nelson.
But there's a flag.
There is a flag out at the 12-yard line. Well, they didn't mess up the food here in the broadcast booth today, that's for sure. Thanks to Glenn and Chaz. Rattler on the slant. First down, and then the ball came loose. Taken back by Winfield. No whistles.
Look for some deep outs and/or deep curls from Emeka Buka.
Winfield, ball down again. Ball comes loose. Saints have it. So now the Bucs turn it over. Chase Young with the hit.
But Dallas has designs on getting much closer.
This is like bringing out Nolan Ryan. It's like he's different.
Prescott intercepted. Picked off. Broncos able to take it away with Jahdae Barron.
Chuck's pass. Oh, no. Ball taken away by Winfield. Antoine Winfield returning it all the way, but again,
your body weight's going down. You can't drive him into it. You got to like soften it and try and help the quarterback a little bit. He didn't do that.
Intercepted. That's Ellis. No, it's not. It's Tillman. Look at Tillman running. That is Dondre Tillman with the interception. And just as impressive of the pick was the return.
And you're not backed up so much.
They do go for it on 4th and goal. Ward to the end zone. Intercepted. Chris Lamons with his second career INT.
And I think it's fairly obvious they could use a little help at wide receiver.
23. Inside, that ball comes out. On the scramble, we'll see multiple things. First off, who recovered? Second, did Gainwell have it long enough to be a catch and a fumble? It looked that way live. And the Packers have it.
As you mentioned, Joe, one, to keep himself in condition, but also just as pure love for the game.
Here's Samuel, and it's off his hands and picked off. Intercepted by Dana. Good protection. The pass is picked off by Lattimore. And boy, did he need that. Mahomes off the hands of Kelsey and picked by Wagner. And now each side with an interception that was deflected by a receiver. Trying to make their 4th straight Super Bowl here in 2025, something that's been done only once before. Mariota out to his right. Picked. And that's Cochran. Jack Cochran, who is getting a chance to play. Normally a special teamer gets his first interception of the year.
On 2nd and 7. Play action. Pass is caught. First down, 19-yard line. Todd Wagner, the ball is now out. The ball is out. It's picked up by the Ravens. Tackle is made at the 6-yard line. Aloy Gilman, who they picked up in a trade a couple of weeks ago from the Chargers. And Lake Washington.
The Ravens are saying they got a turnover. Looks like they did.
They do.
And helped him make a push here, just like last year. They played great tonight.
To a deep downfield, and it's going to be intercepted by Starks, the rookie, first-round pick. Now the guy with a flag down continues his ascent to the end zone and continues the celebration.
Yeah, 6'6", great size, great arm strength, and it's intercepted. This could be a pick 6 for Cody Barton. It is. 20-yard interception return for a touchdown. It was intended for Keenan Allen, and the Titans have taken the lead.
That's a strong run. He's averaging 11 on his first 2 carries. Screen pass, Savion Williams, the rookie, trying to maneuver. Nick Scott, the safety, was in front of him, and then the rest of the team rallies. That ball came out. That ball was ruled to be a fumble, and Scott came out of there. And if this is a Carolina takeaway, that is desperately needed for a 2-touchdown underdog.
From the Colts, you saw defensive line coach Charlie Partridge there. Been doing a great job all year.
Waitman goes down after the punt. He actually got all of it, and the ball popped free. Recovered by Eccles.
And they'll still play with 5 bigs on the line, and then he becomes the extra rusher.
He's coming in on the rush here. Young throws it quick. End zone shot. Picked off. McKinney kept the feet in bounds.
Jones loses the ball. It got knocked away by Watt. T.J. Watt doing what he does best.
2nd and 7 with Franklin in motion. Knicks, backside pressure from Hunter down the sideline, and it's intercepted. Kalen Bullock with the pick for Houston.
Hearing the cheers from Steelers fans left and right. Jones to throw it. Intercepted. It's picked off by Wilson. Another huge play by the Steelers defense.
You want to try and get, if you're going to keep it in bounds, you need to get a chunky yardage so you can spike it.
1st and 10, here they come. Burns the hit, fluttering ball intercepted. Picked off Carter, the rookie from Penn State, at the 25 of San Francisco.
Was supposed to start. May, pressure coming, he lost the football. It's free, scooped up by Pierce on the return, and Campbell trips him up. What a play by Will Campbell, but the Falcons get it with 23 seconds to go.
3rd and long. 4-man rush. McCarthy zips it over the middle. I think it's picked. Arnold has his hands on it. Where's the signal?
Bandy, it hit him, bounced off Bandy, recovered by Houston at the 30-yard line. So Canales loses the challenge and he loses a timeout. Love off the fake, taking another deep shot into double coverage, underthrown to Trayvon Merrick. Interception by Jordan Love, a rare one at that. And here comes Merrick into Packer territory inside the 40-yard line.
Gene's always ready. May, and he airmails that one right to Bates. Picked off by Jesse Bates. And he is tackled by Westover just shy of midfield.
Tyler Warren has been such a big target for them. That's popped up in the air and intercepted! The ball went airborne and Jack Sawyer was in the right spot.
Single 3rd and longer than 10 all year. Here's Montgomery. They're going to try to run for it. Montgomery has a chance, and he fumbled it. It's loose, and it's picked up by Harrison Smith. Oh my goodness, they were about to finally pick it up, but Blake Cashman punched it away, and the Vikings get the turnover.
Going back to last week against the Jets, just incredible. Flacco buried. Football came out. Chicago has recovered.
That is 4 catches for 20 yards for Warren. Jones, ball gets knocked away. The ball was rolling around with 1 Steeler and 1 Colt in the area, and Pittsburgh has got it. Alex Highsmith with the hit. They snap it with 1. They toss it.
Wow, that's what
Wilson,
you don't do.
He loses the ball.
Colts. That's exactly what the Indianapolis Colts needed.
They're the ones that have created opportunities for themselves. 5 Colts turnovers today. Yet here comes Indianapolis. Jones intercepted. Joey Porter Jr. says good night.
Flacco over the middle. Flacco's pass intercepted. It's Edmonds. Edmonds has a convoy. Flacco is the only guy left. Edmonds in for the Chicago pick 6. and the Bears finally turn out the lights here in Cincinnati.
Lawrence in trouble, throws, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Polamau just stood there and watched the ball go into his arms.
So if you're the Bears, no matter what happens, knock the ball down or tackle.
Flacco trying to give his guys a shot, fires down the field, and it is picked. Nashawn Wright and the Chicago Bears survive a career day from Joe Flacco in a potentially epic comeback by the Bengals. But in the end, it's the Bears in a thriller, 47-42.
But of course, no Travis Hunter went on injured reserve for Jacksonville earlier this week. And that ball is picked off by Tarek Brown.
There's Kamara.
Oh, they're saying fumble.
Rams say they have it. Officials still discussing it.
Fumble recovered by Los Angeles. First down.
It will be Rams football. Hill, bottom of your screen. 4th down and 4. Shuck is picked off. Could not find a receiver. And Emmanuel Forbes comes up with the interception.
Deep ball in the double coverage. And it's picked off. Picked off by Hairston, the rookie.
In the first 17 minutes of this one. 3rd and 17. Blitz coming. Daniels stays in and puts it up for grabs on the sideline. Did he get the second foot down? Yes, he did. Okada comes up with the interception. Gotten going. 100 yards, 16 games in a row. We have not seen a 100-yard rusher against this Seattle defense. Washington trying to get something on special teams. Wade lost the football. Recovered by Connor O'Toole of Seattle. No Marshawn Lattimore for the moment, questionable to return. Looking at his knee. 3rd and 4 for Darnold. Reloads, fires, intercepted by Mikey Sainristil.
They're in field goal range for Aubrey. It's 3rd down and 17. Here is Ferguson. Ball's out. And into the arms of Budda Baker. It's 3rd down and 12. Extra men on the rush. Javonte Williams. Strong tackle on the edge by the rookie Will Johnson. Ball is out and recovered by Akeem Davis-Gaither. Prescott just trying to buy time. Sweat chasing him. Downfield, jump ball picked off. Intercepted by Denzel Burke.
The 4-man rush on in most circumstances. What do they do here? Send an extra guy. Nix all the way downfield into traffic, and it's going to be picked off. Caillou Blue Kelly out past the 30 and then slung down at the 34-yard line on a pass intended for Bryant. So at the 49-yard line, the Raiders now on a 1st down with Schmidt over the middle, in the air, deflected and intercepted. And into Raider territory comes Dondre Tillman. And look at him gallop all the way inside the 35 with another flag down. Today is in the backfield. Protection's good. Pass is intercepted. Troy Franklin couldn't hang on. And Caillou Blue Kelly has his 2nd pick.
Penix wants the snap and he beats the play clock. Gets hit hard for the backside. That ball is out and the Colts have it. Cameron Bynum came from the backside, jarred it away from Michael Penix Jr. and the Colts take over. They bring an extra body again. Jones, deep shot, dangerous pass, picked off. It's Jesse Bates. And finally the whistle blows with 8 seconds left. Bates showing pressure. Here he comes. Now drops back. Jones under pressure. That ball is out. Big time hit again.
And maybe some of the things that he's had success doing in the past. Mills, and anticipated and picked off. Stepping in front, Jorian Jones. Turnover, Houston.
3rd and 11. Tua taking a deep shot, looking for Waddle. 2 men down there, and it is picked off. Cole Bishop. His 2nd interception of the season.
He finished with 151 rushing yards against Vegas to get that win in overtime. Last 4 meetings between these two teams have been decided by 1 score. Smith, the return man. Oh, he loses the ball! Jacksonville had a beat on it, and they've got it.
3rd and 6. Steps away. McCarthy floating it for Jefferson downfield, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. His first career interception. And Starks looking for some running room. Tracked down from behind by Jordan Addison. But the first round pick camping out underneath that ball.
He didn't want to get caught short.
Fresh set of downs for Buffalo. A pitch to James Cook. Cook inside the 30, lost the football. It's out. A scramble for it. And Miami has it.
Man in motion is Taylor. Play action from Fields. Gonna sling one, and it is picked. Right around the 40-yard line, it's Ronnie Hickman.
They're at the Houston 49. Lawrence will soft toss it, and stepping in front for the pick. Stingley reads it perfectly.
On 3rd and 1, McCarthy looking deep. Down the middle, Jefferson and Humphrey get tangled up, and it's an interception by Marlon Humphrey. Humphrey trying to find some room to run, and Humphrey out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Price from the goal line. Miles Price across the 20-yard line, and good coverage by the Ravens. The ball's out. The ball popping out at the 23-yard line.
Rookie Ryan Fitzgerald blocked from 48 yards away. The attempt at a big special teams play.
James Cook not on the field either on 3rd down. Allen to the end zone, and it is intercepted. Melifonwu with the interception in the end zone.
Ball is fumbled, and the Saints are on it. It was botched from the handoff moments ago, and Pete Warner has it.
Around the Giants organization, the question is, can they win enough now to make the wait worth it?
Dart looking to find room himself again. Blockers in front. Jackson Dart inside the 20. The ball is out, and there it is. The Bears come up with a takeaway.
McMillan, bottom of your screen. Hubbard, the back. And Bryce Young throws one, and it's intercepted. Taken away by Alontae Taylor. Underthrown in the area where McMillan was.
3rd down and 10. Bills bringing a blitz. Cole Bishop's coming. Tua puts it up, looking for Waddle. Hairston down there. He's got it. Intercepted by Hairston. And now on the return with a flag down. Hairston is caught by Washington. It looked like the flag came out. Allen just trying to do it himself. Still going. Josh Allen carrying defenders with him. Lost the football. And Minkah Fitzpatrick has it.
It's okay, he signals to his young quarterback. 3rd and goal. May. He's got time. Now throws. And he's intercepted in the end zone by Tyke Smith. The one who hit him right on the sideline a couple of plays ago.
High snap. McCarthy Over the middle, Roquan Smith, the diving pick.
Knight remains the back. Jacoby Brissett. Oh, there was the blitz. He was hit. The ball is free. Picked up by Lawrence. Will he take it in? Yes, sir. To the house. Touchdown.
See everybody protecting the perimeter out here. Lawrence. He's sacked, and it's over. Will Anderson Jr. gets there. The ball pops in the air, and Rankins takes it the distance. What a way to end it. The Texans come from behind.
With a wrist injury, new middle linebacker today as well. With Ernest Jones out, 3rd down 11. Here comes Knight, knocked away again. Loose. Here comes Lawrence. Holy smokes. Another touchdown.
All right, 2nd down. Jones, pressure in his face, throws, Jennings has the catch. And Jones lost the ball, and it's loose, and the Rams will pick it up. Cameron Kitchens with some blockers. Turnover, and the Rams have it after what would have been a big play. Cam Curl punched it out.
Ball's out. It sure is. It's loose. Cardinals think they have it. There's a new center, we know. Pass to Smith and Jigba. Here he is at his 2, and the ball deflected, wobbles, intercepted, picked off on the play, grabbed by Burke. This happened just like it did last time. 2nd down, 15. And Darnold, blocked by Lucas, another fumble, loose and picked up by the Cardinals. What is going on? Picked up here by Sweat.
Pressure up the middle. Jones in deep trouble. Knocked away. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. The Rams pick it off and take over.
1 catch, 2 targets tonight. Rodgers 6 of 10 for 56 yards. 2nd down in the middle. High for Metcalf, intercepted. He threw it too high, and R.J. Mickens, the rookie, has his 2nd career pick. And he's got one from a future Hall of Famer who doesn't throw many. Number 47, the inside throw off the hands of Calvin Austin and into the hands of the Chargers. Dante Jackson out of bounds inside the 40. The Chargers have intercepted Rodgers twice tonight. The best sack brother combo the league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, the Bosa brothers are the only other pair of brothers to have at least 50 sacks. Muffed. Chargers got it. Can't advance a muff. Charger ball at the 22-yard line. Del'Shawn Phillips will come up with it.
Hurts going to take it. Quarterback run all the way, and he's got a 1st down. Ball comes out. Keyshawn Nixon has got it for Green Bay. Sean Ryan at center. Blitz. Love in trouble. And able to get rid of the ball. Was it a fumble or a pass? It's Jacobs. Flag flies. Jacobs is brought down. And the ball was out.
This is a team that was 4 and 13 in each of the last 2 years. It's dropped by Fields, and now it looks like New England has recovered. We'll wait for the call from Eck, and indeed they have. So with a chance to try to scramble back with a long drive, it ends like that on the first play.
Fumble! Ball loose. Now the Dolphins say they have it. Sanders still was back deep. Couldn't control it. And it will be Dolphins football.
To be a Commanders fan now.
Mariota pumps throws, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Jack Jones. On the first play from scrimmage in overtime.
2nd and 10 from the 5. Cook in the backfield.
Another
Allen
blocked.
Look out. Allen gets out of there. He floats it. Ill-advised. And it's picked off. Jacob Parrish is there. Jacob Parrish with the pick. Josh Allen trying to make something happen. And the Buccaneers are in business.
Jags begin here at the 33. Lawrence from the gun, protected, slinging it, and that one wasn't picked. On the sideline, Dante Jackson with a snatch.
Shotgun Allen. They need 2 yards. Allen will throw. It's popped up, and it's picked off. Servassier Dennis. What a day he's having. Tyke Smith once again with a deflection.
Another play action, pressure coming. McCarthy steps up, throws, and it's intercepted by Byard. Kevin Byard with some room to roll. Gets a couple blocks inside the 30. The 5th interception, the league leader.
To get ourselves in scoring range, meaning field goal. Once you're in there, now we're thinking touchdown.
4-man rush. McCarthy going deep for it all. End zone intercepted. Nashawn Wright, who had a pick 6 against McCarthy in week 1 with a terrific pick.
Growing together in this defense.
It's a scary combination for quarterbacks.
It's a kickoff a little bit short. Brooks picks it up. And Brooks loses the football. It's down on the ground. Let's see. Carolina had the first crack at it. They will unpack the pile. It is Panther football.
Make an argument that he fell across the line there. Dixon pops it in the air. It's handled by Hardman, and he loses the ball. The Buccaneers jump on it. Hardman had the big return earlier, and now he gives it away.
Austin Deculus is now into the game for the Chargers at left tackle. Coming in for Penning. Herbert is picked. Overshot his man. It's Antonio Johnson. Johnson's got blockers. All the way down inside the 10.
Deflected passes as any in the NFL. 3rd and 9. Sample the block. It's intercepted. It's picked off by Tugger. He's got room to roam. There's a block on the play by Herbig. You can't kiss him goodbye. Touchdown. Pick 6.
This is the 14th time these two teams have played. Mayfield, step, throw, intercepted. It gets picked off by Bishop. And Bishop is brought down.
Extra pressure coming, 3rd and 10. He's got to get rid of it. He is sacked. The ball is out. And it looks like Will Anderson Jr. has the football. Winston fires. End zone off target. Picked off. It's Evan Williams with the interception.
27-12 with 3.5 to go. He'll go outside, and it's caught here by Fant, and quickly on him. Eccles, the ball jarred free, picked up Pierre. He'll take it in. It is a touchdown. A second turnover touchdown by the defense.
Back to the Packers defense. They're playing intermediate right now. Here's Winston. Loading up, gotta hurry, hit from behind. Ball is out. And this game is over. And Micah Parsons finally gets home. And he is now 9-0 in his career against the New York Giants.
This new experience in Buffalo. Mayfield, protection holds up. Now it doesn't, and he fumbles the ball. Buffalo's got it. Recovered by Dorian Williams. The knockaway by Daquan Jones.
Play action. Darnold given time. Off his back foot, gets intercepted. It's Cameron Kinchins who made his name against Seattle last year. A pick that he takes back inside the 5. He now has 5 interceptions in his NFL career, 3 against Seattle.
Bojorquez is out with Wester, the deep man for Baltimore. Bojorquez, high, spiraling kick. Wester calls for a fair catch, and he lost it. And the Browns recover. Grant Delpit. We mentioned the Browns have a rookie punt returner. Wester, a rookie as well. What don't you see? A loss of 9. Mitchell dropped it, picked off. Devin Bush on the return. Bush still going. Touchdown. A pick 6 for the Cleveland defense.
Now Tatum Bethune dinged up early in the first half, has not come back. Here's Brissett in a clean pocket over the middle, and it is intercepted. Malik Mustafa with the interception at the 34.
2 for 6 on third down today. The worst third down offense in the NFL on 3rd and long. Darnold hit as he throws. It flutters and it's picked. It's Durant with the interception. Second interception thrown by Sam Darnold.
Opportunities here, and they have to improve their tackling.
2nd and 10. There's Nakua. Ball is out. It is recovered by Seattle. Drake Thomas. Seattle gets the takeaway.
There's a 3rd and 14. Looking for options. Trying to get away from Franklin Myers and throws, intercepted. That's McMillan with it. And a flag down. McMillan takes off, slips through the tackle, and Thornton's not going to let him get away. Thornton knocks him down, and the ball goes out of bounds.
I believe this will stand. I think it's a block in the back after the interception on Denver.
And look at Mahomes down here, too.
But Mahomes, these guys all got hit right after the play.
So now Dortch back in motion at wide receiver. Brissett off the play fake. Under pressure on the roll. Throwing on the run, and it's intercepted by Diamador Lenore. Lenore weaving back towards the middle of the field. Now to the sideline. Lenore to the 40. Still on his feet. Lenore. They weren't sure he'd play today. And Diamador Lenore's got an interception and down inside the Arizona 15.
Only the defenses have looked the part today. Offenses have been really sluggish. 1st and 20. Darnold zips one, and it's his 3rd interception. Kinchins with his 2nd of the day. Cameron Kinchins back to the 26.
And it's for opportunities like this for Shedeur Sanders, where you got so many reps throughout the course of the season and practice that now you get a chance to go out there and execute.
3rd down and 10. Sanders takes a big hit, and he's picked off. Intercepted on the play by Nate Wiggins. Sanders needs some help getting up as Wiggins has his 3rd pick of the year. Play action. Lamar's pass batted up in the air, and it is picked off. Intercepted by the Browns. Schlesinger has the INT.
Darnold in trouble. Jump throw intercepted for the 4th time. Darius Williams this time.
Third and goal. Brissett over the middle to the 5, to the 2, to the 1, and in is Elijah Higgins, but the ball's out. The ball came out before he broke the plane. It's ruled a fumble, and Keon White recovers for San Francisco.
Ask those coaches, and he changes it. No way, he can throw it.
Scanning here, it's deflected, intercepted. On the deflection, Cooper DeJean has it at 12-yard line.
They would like to run the ball more than they have.
Here's a blitz. Cowboys pick it up. Prescott is protected. Now Crosby gets in, and the ball is out. Raiders on top. Las Vegas football. Genty, 4 catches, just 2 rushes. That's tipped and picked. Intercepted by Marquise Bell. Off the hand of Kenneth Murray.
To the 25-yard line. Allen throws, tip, intercepted. Running it back here. Bullock weaving, darting inside the 10. He's going to go all the way for the touchdown. Play clock at 2-1. Allen fires over the middle, and that's caught. But then the ball is out. For the moment, they're going to rule it a catch and a fumble. Shakir got popped by Bullock. Now they bring Shakir back into the backfield. Flare him out. Allen throws off his back foot. Short, picked at the 9-yard line. Bullock. Are they going to call it? He's a flag down on the play at the 11-yard line.
Shotgun on 2nd and short. Rudolph to throw it. Looking for a big play. Sideline. And it's intercepted.
On cue.
Deshaun Wright, but he was out of bounds.
I don't know. We got one ref saying he was inbounds.
And to me, they got to control. No penalties. Indianapolis cost themselves points for penalties. Like
ball tip and caught at the 5. And still, they're going to rule him down back at the 2-yard line.
Wow.
Lot 2 makes the play. What a play it was.
Here's Williams in the pocket. Williams trying to get out of the pocket. He won't. Loses the ball, and the Steelers jump on top of it. It's a touchdown, and it's T.J. Watt.
Ben Brown still at the left guard. 2nd down 4, and that is picked off on the play. Grabbed by Geno Stone. Blockers ahead, including Knight. He is in and a pick 6. 33-yard return.
That they will find a way in every game they're in.
The Bears had gone 3 straight games without a giveaway. Swift. And it is really close.
Steelers are trying to claim it's their ball.
And Pittsburgh is pointing as if they've got it. The officials were locked in on the line to gain. Everybody celebrating for Pittsburgh.
Super Bowl MVP with Baltimore. Brooks was the back. Flacco will go underneath. Oh, it's picked off. That's a pick 6. Kiss him goodbye. Marcus Jones. Our 2nd pick 6 in this one. Going each way. And New England has captured the lead.
Against this Vikings defense.
Willing to punt it. Price will have it bounce over his head inside the 10, and it hits off him. It's free. Who's got it? Oh, mistake you cannot make. What in the world was he doing?
Goff on 3rd down. Off the hands of St. Brown, and then a diving interception. Javon Holland.
And he's reaping the benefits.
Metcalf is back in there. Rudolph looking. Rudolph is sacked.
Ball's out. Ball's out.
Ball is rolling around. Who's got it? Bears had a shot at it. Steelers then had a chance.
I know we always say stick to the run, but to me, you got to put it in Mahomes' hands. 3 straight plays.
2nd and 10. They do go ground with Hunt. Ball's on the ground. Ball's still on the ground, and the Colts have covered it up.
Going on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Joins Reggie White as the only guys in NFL history, double-digit sacks, 5 straight seasons to start his career. Rashawn Gary gets there this time and forces an interception. Gary got his hand on it, and Isaiah McDuffie picked it off.
2nd down and 5. Hall trying to get to the outside, now cuts it up. Breece Hall still going, and he lost the football. Baltimore claiming they have it. No official signal yet. And now it is Ravens ball.
McCarthy down the seam and too tall and picked off. Second interception for the Packers the last two drives. Evan Williams, second week in a row, he's got one.
This is the best starting field position of the day for the Giants. Fake to Tracy. And then Winston throws. And it is picked off. That's the Giants' first turnover today.
That was 31-zip at the half. First time we won there since 2003. Should have won a few others along the way, but we'll take that one.
Deep for Mitchell, and it's picked off. Intercepted by T.J. Tampa, and that is his first career interception.
An interesting change-up from what they typically do.
Maybe getting a little bit more comfortable with Shuck at the controls. Kamara lost the ball, and D. Alford recovers it. On the move, down near the 30.
Well, they got 7 guys on the line of scrimmage. They end up rushing 5. Lawrence lit up. Football is loose. And the Cardinals with Walter Nolan in for the touchdown.
Judkins and Sampson both in the game for the Browns. Sanders, it's intercepted at the 44-yard line. Charles Snowden with the pick, and the Raiders will have excellent field position.
Got to bring that juice and see if you can get a little momentum going your way.
Scavante turned it back. He lost the ball. That is on the floor and is picked up by Zach Bond. This time the Eagles will have the recovery.
2 timeouts left for Shedeur Sanders and the Browns. Off the play fake, he'll roll the pocket. He's been rolling it an awful lot today. He'll set up and throw, and he's got him, man. It's complete to Judy. Inside Raiders territory, fumbled the ball. It's picked up by the Raiders. Jeremy Chin knocked it away, and Roberts fell on top of it.
Robinson's back in. Here comes an extra body. Robinson picks up the pressure, and that ball is out of the hands of Kyle Pitts, and it's the veteran Justin Reed with the move and the touchdown. His first in 7 years, and the Saints are right back in it.
Prescott looking. Rolling traffic. It's intercepted. Reed Blankenship picks it off in the end zone.
On his first drive of the third quarter. On first and goal, play action to the end zone, and it is picked.
What a pick.
Garrett Williams just takes it out of the air. Looks like Lawrence may have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. They just barely get it off, and then it's picked over the middle. Davis Gaither. Jacksonville today 3 of 8 on third down. Cards again rush 4. Lawrence's pass is picked. Buda Baker.
This is the right defense if you're the Browns. I know the fans might get frustrated, but
oh, man. Myles Garrett just swats the ball out of the hand of Geno Smith. And it's recovered by the Browns. Malik Collins recovers it. The 10th sack of the day will give Cleveland the football with 2:10 to play.
Second and long. Hurts. Can't find it. He flips to Barkley. Nice little play. Barkley lost the ball. It's loose. Cowboys recover. Sam Williams knocked it out, and Kenneth Murray takes it home. Another beauty. Gibson way back inside his 5. He catches it at the 1. He gets a good block. And Gibson out across. He fumbles it. It's loose. Cowboys recovered it. Trent Singh, I think, got it.
How about Falcons sack production here over the last 4 games? It's been pretty phenomenal.
Like 5+ in every game. Olave's the target. It is going to be Watts instead with his first interception since September. And the rookie has his 3rd in the NFL. That one will seal the deal.
Mayfield fires. Otten. Did he hang on? Durant took it away. Durant's on the run. Down the sideline. Kobe Durant looking to cut inside. Touchdown. Otten bobbled it. Durant stole it. Great hustle by the Rams to throw a finishing block. LA leads 13-0.
They're just not going to punt.
Mayfield escaping, trying to find some time to throw it. He can't even get space to let it go downfield. Now he does. He fires it as far as he can. He goes down grabbing his arm. The pass is intercepted by Forbes, who's running to the opposite side of the field. Emmanuel Forbes goes out of bounds around midfield.
He said McCaffrey, he just simply does not want to come off the field.
They fake it to him. Purdy down the middle, and he's picked by Horn. J.C. Horn. And then he gets dumped by Juszczyk, but it's an early takeaway for this Carolina defense. And a return of 14 yards on Horn's 4th interception of the year. Extra offensive lineman in there, Jake Curhan for the Panthers on 1st and goal. Young keeps. He's got a man, and he's picked by Jair Brown. It's 3rd down and 6. Purdy down the middle for Pearsall, and he's picked again by Mike Jackson. Second down and 8. Play action. Purdy. Picked again. 3rd one, 2nd for Horn. And this crowd is starting to get restless. Big Grateful Dead fan wearing a Dead hat. 2nd down and 8. Young over the middle and intercepted by Brown for the 2nd time.
Remember, Connor last week got a sack on the opening play of the game for the Chiefs defense against Indianapolis. 3rd and 4. Again, pressure, and it's picked. Because of the blitz, they pick it off with Watson. He gets away from Ferguson and tumbles at the 43. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a play on the 3rd snap of the game, but we've got to check the flag.
Safety heads deep. 3rd and 9 for Lamar. In trouble. And he lost the ball. It's caught out of the air. Cedric Johnson has it. Joseph Osai hit him. It popped in the air. And out of nowhere, Cedric Johnson has it. And the Bengals are in business. It's been a terrific season for the Hoosiers. Try to close it out tomorrow night here on NBC and Peacock. A couple of timeouts. Lamar Jackson from the 20. Wants something deep. Oh, that ball came out. That ball came out. It is fallen on by the Bengals. Ruled the fumble, and the 3rd of this first half. His next catch sets the Ravens' all-time franchise record for receptions. 3rd and 9. Lamar Jackson. That ball got hit. That ball's intercepted. It's Demetrius Knight Jr. down the sideline. Another turnover for the Ravens. And the Bengals have it right around midfield. A couple of tough years, then got Burrow and really put the Bengals. Oh, the fumble is recovered by Baltimore. Travis Jones falls on it, so in a 2-score game.
He's 4th down, you look for 89, and he comes through.
First down, Flowers. Lost the football, that's a catch and a fumble. Scooped up by Cincinnati's D.J. Turner.
Seasons in Atlanta. Comes over here, off the fake, on the run. Hurst going deep downfield and into traffic, and that is picked by Byard. Manungai is the back. Fake it to him. And then it's picked off. Intercepted to the 35-yard line. Jalix Hunt. 3rd and 1. Here we go again. Here's the chance. The tush push. Did he get it? I got to tell you something. We talked to Hurts about this the other day.
He's at the bottom of the screen on this 2nd and 4 snap. Brissett looking that direction almost, and it is intercepted, deflected into the arms of a diving Antoine Winfield.
Get a first down at the 2. Stafford batted in the air, it's picked off into the hands of the former LA Ram Nick Scott, and there is the first interception in 10 weeks for Matthew Stafford. It was deflected by Derek Brown.
Is questionable to return with a back injury, so Hamilton with a nice little assist. We'll see if that has to continue for them. We'll keep tabs on that as DK returns the kick across the 30. Football, did it come out? What's the call here?
4-man rush. Stafford into a tight window to Nakua. Picked off by Mike Jackson. And Jackson gets the block to take it home.
Agnew deep for the Falcons. McNamara punting from his 45-yard line. Fair catch signal from Agnew. Ball comes loose.
And has been added for depth. Shuck to throw, and he's hit that. Ball's out. And that's a recovery of a loose football by Zach Sealer. Minka Fitzpatrick came in to knock the ball out of the hands of Tyler Shuck. 37-yard line. 2 is going to go deep in between a couple of Saints, and that's going to be Kool-Aid McKinstry with the interception. He came down with it in the end zone.
Derek Barnett eventually had the wrap-up on Taylor. Stroud. Downfield, too high, intercepted by Bynum. The Texans give it right back. Hutchinson, the intended receiver. Third interception of the season for the safety, Cameron Bynum.
C.J. Stroud just let this one go a little high.
Pass is intercepted. It's a Miami takeaway. And can he take it all the way back? Rasul Douglas brought down at the 40. It closed in a hurry.
You just don't want it to slide to a point where you're looked at as one-dimensional.
And off again tonight. Fumble the football, and it's recovered by Tampa Bay. Tyke Smith. Look what I found.
4th and 1.
Oh, they dropped the snap.
Dropped the ball. It looks like Gifford jumped on it. They did a turnover. The game's first. Luke Gifford jumps on the ball. Turnover for Cleveland. Larvidan is back with the wind and the hang, and now the fair catch. So he fumbled the ball, muffed it, and it's picked up right there. San Francisco all over it.
4-man rush. Stafford gets brought down. That ball came out. Derek Brown the hit, and DJ won him the ball.
See if they'll snap this one here, and they will. As this will take us down to the 2-minute warning. Ward, the check. Pollard, open field, slips a tackle. Football came out.
Allen's pass. It is intercepted. Jumping right in front and stealing it is Eccles. I believe he's going to be down. He was tangled up with the Bills receiver, so he was down on contact. But it's a takeaway.
Packers under 300 yards, did not give up a single explosive play. And here's another sack. The ball is out, and this time Minnesota's got it. Sack from Turner, recovery from Redmond. Takeaway for the Vikings. He rolls, he's pressured, he's in trouble, heaves it up, oh no! Ernest Jones, house call! He will take it all the way! A game-changing play from Ernest Jones. 84 yards and no flags.
Herbert takes the snap, looking left, throwing left, and it is picked off! Intercepted by Kelly. Caillou Blue Kelly with his 3rd interception of the season. Just the 9th offensive play of the game for Las Vegas. Smith in his own end zone, taking a shot down the sideline, and it is incomplete. Coming over was Tony Jefferson. I think he was out of bounds, but he did catch it, and the officials are discussing it. Jefferson thinks he has an INT, and they are giving it to him.
Laramie and Buffalo, the vibe in those cities. Buffalo is 10 Laramies, not the size of, but the vibe is the same. Cook lost the football. The ball's still out. Oh, he had recovered it, but he didn't clearly pick it up. Pittsburgh's got a second takeaway.
Or attempt a long field goal. No sacks. Just get a completion.
On 3rd and 14. He's got time. He does check it down. Jones. Hit from behind. Ball is out. Lawrence forces another turnover. Okada's on top of it.
The numbers for the rushing in that first half he's talking about. 9 carries, 33 yards. Rodgers surrounded by Bosa, and the ball comes out, and Binford has it, and the Bills have a scoop and score to start the second half. And Rodgers is hurt.
Passing team under Kevin O'Connell, and now it's the complete opposite.
Brosmer lets it rip. Too tall and picked off by Kobe Bryant. Wanted Naylor, sailed it to Bryant. 3rd turnover for the Vikings.
Not today. You heard Tomlin saying, we got to establish a running game in this half. Here's Rudolph's throw, and it's intercepted. By the way, it's Binford, who just had the touchdown, and now he's got an interception.
Another pick for Ernest Jones. Broken up by Job. And then Ernest Jones got his 2nd pick of the day. His 5th of the year. Under 6 to go. 2nd and 5. Vikings looking for the end zone. Instead, it's a 4th interception. And Reek Woolen has his eyes set on a big return. Breaks a tackle. And takes it across the 35. Lost the football. Let's see if it changes hands again. Under 6 to go, 2nd and 5. Vikings looking for the end zone. Instead, it's a 4th interception, and Reek Woolen has his eyes set on a big return. Breaks a tackle and takes it across the 35. Lost the football. Let's see if it changes hands again.
8-9 deep, and it is hard to come up with a scheme that's going to protect the quarterback against all of that.
Jump pass, Mariota intercepted. Down the sideline, Greenlaw's got it. Greenlaw to the 34-yard line. So they moved it down there well. Half a dozen DBs in for Quint. Nix double punch, and he threw an interception to Bobby Wagner. The veterans got it at the 36-yard line. Interception number 2.
Jalen Hurts will be trying to help his teammates pick up the pieces after that home loss to Chicago this past Friday. Olszewski gets hit hard, and the ball comes out.
Play clock down to 3 on 3rd down and 21. 4-man rush. Prescott dancing. Throws. That's caught. To the outside goes Ferguson. Ball is out. The ball is out, and the Lions look like they're on top of it. And they are. Well, you're so right with those explosive plays. 4 of them for 25 yards or more. Meanwhile, it's deflected, intercepted by the Lions, and that is Barnes. Derek Barnes, the linebacker, comes up with the gift. Prescott dancing, fires over the middle, and that is going to be picked off. DJ Reed has his moment after they've been picking on him all night.
NFL's leading rusher, Jonathan Taylor, in the backfield, shotgun for Jones. Fake it, and it's intercepted by Lloyd. Devin Lloyd weaving. Lloyd trying to cut it to the outside, and he's tripped up. Turnover, Indianapolis. Josh Downs makes the tackle.
That's shown great results for this football team.
It's a big 3rd and 4 here for the Jets. Deflected in the air. Was that picked? Let's see how the officials rule here. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick, and now they're going to say incomplete.
Ward, short drop, and it's intercepted. Devin Bush, he just made the tackle. He just picked it off. And down the sideline he goes. What a play by and return, Devin Bush.
3rd and a yard, play action. Darnold on the roll, looking downfield, deflected, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes off the deflection and down at the 30 of Seattle.
That's good information, Evan. So in an emergency situation, it'll be the former Penn State standout and versatile weapon. Taylor trying to extend the ball, and he loses it. In desperate situations, you sometimes take desperate measures.
Neal the back, Shuck to the air, going long, nobody home, easy pick right there, McCollum. Get up, you haven't been touched. As he does, springs back up, Neal will grab him out of bounds. Interception thrown by the Saints, picked up by McCollum, number 1 this year.
3rd and 4. From the pocket.
Gotta use the legs, no spy.
Looks around, now just tosses it. Picked off. Did not have enough air under it. And James Pierre jumps up and brings it down.
Been doing it recently.
They are out-colting the Colts. Not even sure that's a word. It isn't. Tootin! He lost the ball. Indianapolis grabs it.
From Indianapolis, 3rd and 13, down to 35 seconds. Cook towards the end zone, and it is picked. It's Douglas.
And again, a 4-man rush. It's batted into the air, and Andrew Van Ginkel gets the pick. Chased by McLaurin, and down inside the 30-yard line. 3rd and 1. Robinson. Fumble! The ball's out, and it's recovered by Devin Witherspoon of Seattle.
You worry about with those injuries, just psychologically, how that's actually affecting, what you're able to do on the field.
Mariota's picked off by Harrison Smith. Career interception number 38. No active player has more than Smith.
It's Mayfield. Oh, it's intercepted on the play by Taylor. He's getting blocking, and down goes Taylor after the pick of the quarterback.
And what can happen when that offense really hits its stride, like we saw on that last possession.
3rd and 3. Cousins deflected, and Emanwari off the deflection from his chest with the interception.
Bills looking for their first lead of the day. James Cook reaches again. He lost it, and Cincinnati's got it. You just said it. Careful reaching the ball. And for the second week in a row, James Cook loses a fumble.
Seen that happen several times underneath today.
Sanders in trouble here. He gets away and fires open. He was for a moment at the 30, but it's intercepted by Xavier Woods on the overthrow. Woods back inside the 40 of Cleveland. A Tennessee takeaway.
They're an extremely dynamic offense.
3rd and 6. Mariota is going to try to pick it up with his legs. He gets close to it. That ball came out, though, towards the end of the play. And it is Javon Hargrave who comes out with it. It is going to be ruled as a fumble.
And I think you just see the game and the preparation differently than others.
Juggled and intercepted. It ends up in the hands of Devin Witherspoon.
You almost knew that he was at least going to get 70 yards.
2nd and 7 for Leonard. Wow. And that's 50-50. Wow. Who's got it? Pittman, the receiver on the play, and they're ruling it a pick.
The ruling on the field is an interception by Jacksonville, 1st down.
from the 33. Oh my goodness! Look out here! Christian Benford gift wrapped the other way! Touchdown! What just happened? 67 yards!
It just feels a one-score game with one of these quarterbacks is the way it should be.
Burrow has it hit at the line and picked again. Lightning strikes twice for Buffalo. A.J. Epinesa gets this one.
All right, we got to stop saying good quarterback play.
And needs to add to it to rally his team with Sampson the back. Dylan Sampson has it, moves upfield. Ball comes out, and the Titans have it at the 26. Cedric Gray on the recovery, runs it back inside the 7-yard line.
The New York Jets special teams continuing to have just a tremendous season.
Cook, little fade pass, and that is picked. Ethan Bunner.
Sweat leads the team in sacks, 8.5 for him now, and he makes the play in a 3rd and long for Love. Stands in, zips it, and it's intercepted. Another turnover. C.J. Gardner-Johnson has it, looking for blocks, and he's inside the 40.
Chuck Knox was the Rams head coach, a couple of legendary head coaches. 14-12 final score. Rams and Cardinals. And this pass is picked off. We mentioned earlier how well Nate Landman has been playing this season, and he comes up with his 2nd career interception.
On the fake, Williams looking, throwing, it is intercepted! Keyshawn Nixon and the Packers will win it!
It's a simple defense with great effort.
2nd and 9. Mahomes scanning, deflected in the air. Intercepted Jalen Petrie. He'll be marked down right around his own 45, but on the deflection. Kansas City. 3rd and 6. Quarter begins. Mahomes downfield for Hollywood Brown. Intercepted underneath. Kamari Lassiter was there. Mahomes couldn't get enough on it. And Lassiter comes up with his 3rd pick of the year. 2nd and 10. Texans bring 4. Mahomes getting it out. Kelsey couldn't hang on. And Al Shire has the interception.
Hurts. Picked off. Intercepted, and now the ball's out, and Hurts ends up with the ball in his hands. He fumbles. Chargers ball. Troy Dye ends up on the ball. And what a mess of a play. Hurts. Picked off. Intercepted, and now the ball's out, and Hurts ends up with the ball in his hands. He fumbles. Chargers ball. Troy Dye ends up on the ball. And what a mess of a play. Hurts. Picked off. Intercepted, and now the ball's out, and Hurts ends up with the ball in his hands. He fumbles. Chargers ball. Troy Dye ends up on the ball. And what a mess of a play. 2nd and 10 in a 7-point game. Picked again. Intercepted. It's Dante Jackson with his 4th of the year. And just a nightmare first half for Jalen Hurts.
He's excellent at looking at the quarterback, filling the receiver, and driving on footballs. He takes chances, and they usually pay off.
Here's the ball out on the sack. Philly's ball. Recovered by Byron Young. Knocked out by Nakobe Dean. And Philly needed that. They've got it at midfield.
Such a key part of this offense for Justin Herbert.
Good protection again. Herbert had his arm hit, and he's intercepted. Adoree Jackson. A flag is down.
Still do because of what he's able to create, but he'd sure make life a lot easier on himself.
Hurts down the middle and tipped and picked. Intercepted by Cam Hart off the hands of A.J. Brown. And another turnover. The throw was high, and A.J. Brown couldn't pull it in.
Just excellent job. He gets away with it, doesn't use his hands. It was perfectly executed.
Hurts keeps, throws, batted up and picked off. Intercepted, and the Chargers win the ball game. Jefferson with the pick. Cam Hart tipped it, and the Chargers go to 9-4.
That is the game. The whole offense is Robinson and Pitts. And that ball is loose. And the Bucs, for the moment, will have it. Jacob Parrish comes away with the ball. But he had some free runs at Herbert the other night.
Sure did.
Ooh, 2nd and 10. Pass to the outside is going to be picked off by D. Alford. Give and take.
Just walk away from you when he gets the ball in his hands.
Jalen Brooks on the return for Arizona. And Brooks, the ball's in the air, and the Texans have it! Out of the air, a special teams play from Dare Ogunbowale.
It could be one of the tight ends. He's just looking for that one-on-one coverage, and he usually is able to find it.
Burrow on 3rd and 5. Pocket starts to tighten. Deflected, and it's picked. Intercepted. It's Marlon Humphrey. He'll return it all the way out to get him excellent field position.
For 217 yards, I would continue to feature both of these running backs all day against this defense.
Jackson protected, throws a dart, deflected. Was that picked? Waiting for the signal, and yes, it was.
Now thanks, 3rd down, 11. From the 20, the defense is putting their hold on it. Vidal is the back. Here comes the blitz by Edwards. Hit as he throws, intercepted. And picked off on the play, Gelati, the rookie. It's a thick pick inside the 20.
So if they don't have success, the Jags don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, because they got a guy that has a big leg. Cook, his pass is nearly intercepted. Was it? Yes, it was. Picked off on the near sideline by Brown.
2nd down and 4. Dart throws out. It's picked off. Intercepted by Sandersteele, who you just mentioned, across midfield, inside the 40, the 30, and he is finally brought down by Jalen Hyatt.
Mostert in on 3rd and 3. Pickett's given time. He gets picked off by Zach Baum. The all-pro linebacker picks off Pickett. And that's how the second half begins for the Raiders offense.
At a point in his career, as he sets to throw, and for the end zone, intercepted. It's Kamari Lassiter.
But it's been outstanding. They've been pressed into service, and they've responded.
Sanders on 1st down, deflected, and it's intercepted. DeMarco Jackson's got it.
3rd and 25 with 1:39 to go in the 3rd. May. Deep ball, taking a shot downfield. What an effort by White! It's a punt. Tre'Davious White with the pick.
3rd and 9, big play. Sanders with time to the sideline. Tough throw for Judy, and Judy has it intercepted. It's picked off by Jalen Johnson.
Burrow is not shy to throw it to anybody who is in one-on-one situation.
Burrow again kind of stumbles, and he's intercepted. Picked off by Van Noy. Then the handoff, it's Gilman, and Gilman is going to score as the Ravens look for the knockout punch. 95 yards.
Burrow is not shy to throw it to anybody who is in one-on-one situation.
Burrow again kind of stumbles, and he's intercepted. Picked off by Van Noy. Then as the Ravens look for the knockout punch. 95 yards.
Appreciate it, Gene. Thank you. Hunt the back. 3rd and 12 for the Chiefs. Polay with the block, and here's the pass, and it was picked off. Henley got the ball. Dan Henley will take it the other way. Have they blown it dead? They have it the 1. He was down. Another interception. The 2nd.
Things have not gone well in Cincinnati. For Cleveland, it's Sanders looking for Finn, and it's picked again. C.J. Gardner-Johnson with the interception. 3rd of the day for Sanders. Gardner-Johnson is down at the 23.
I thought one of his great quotes when we asked him, can he see it? Can he now see a consistent vision? Here's Brown on the Jets sweep, and he fumbled the ball, and it's picked out of the air by the Jets. They force a turnover. The Jets have forced a turnover, and Malachi Moore will take it inside the 20-yard line.
They're down at 12 as Mariota is spun around, taken down, ball comes loose. Brian Burns has it, and he's tackled by Deebo Samuel.
Why are they snapping a ball with less than 10 seconds left? That makes no sense.
Off the play fake, Cook. Here comes the pressure. He lofts it to the back of the end zone. Intercepted. Ventrell Miller.
From the Giants 39. Fumble! Ball came loose. Giants have it. It's recovered by Carter. And then he laterals it back. This is Paulson and Debo. He sends it back to Javon Holland. And Holland is finally upended inside the 30.
Our boss, Ross Malloy, takes us for pickleball to show how good of a college Division I tennis player he was.
He was very good.
I mean, every team he was on won by a lot.
And Cook is picked off on the outside. Antonio Johnson went right on top of the receiver and picked this one off.
And Pacheco remains the back, and Minshew to the air. And deep, and intercepted. It's picked off. Derwin James gets it.
Micah has played 4 different positions already. Now he's that D tackle right here. Here's your hut 1, hut 2, Tony, and the give to Harvey, and he's got it. Aggressively tackled. Football comes out.
Yeah, Brian Branch out for the season. Kirby Joseph, their all-pro safety, hasn't played in weeks. Intercepted! Oh! Aiden Hutchinson! A clear path! Can he win the race? Hutchinson inside the 20. He's tackled there! What a play from Aiden Hutchinson!
Right now. We'll watch the play first because they're going deep. They're going deep. And stepping in front is Surtain with the pick, and Watson was hurt. Surtain high stepping and slipping by 1 tackle attempt.
And that's something that Tennessee is needing to build. They hire a new general manager who's brought in kind of a renewed mindset.
Simmons got his hand on that ball. And they're going to let it play out. It's grabbed and taken the other way by Kaiir Elam.
Rivers down the middle of the field, and it is intercepted! Deflected and picked off by Kobe Bryant!
Across the middle, intercepted! It's Moss! Officials have ruled him down. They've ruled him down by contact.
Bryce Young, 1 chance to dance. He'll throw it for Coker first. On the pitch back, it's on the ground, it's rolling around, nobody's on it, and now the pile leads to a Saints upset. New Orleans wins for the 2nd time against Carolina.
They've gone on to successful seasons. Now what will McCarthy do? First throw of the night is deflected, batted, and intercepted. So McCarthy tipped it, trying to knock it back down, but it ricochets to the hands, I believe, of Quentin Williams. And the ex-Jet comes up with the pick after Donovan Wilson deflected it.
Working on the shoes of Achane on the sideline, so Ollie Gordon is in the game. Tyreek Hill went down in week 4. Here is a shot for Waddle, underthrown and picked off by Asante Samuel.
First down from the 34-yard line. 4-man rush. Pass caught. And it's fumbled, and it's going to wind up at the 1-yard line. Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp fumbles. Rams recover. Lead the league, whose Arsenal team is on top of the Premier League, and the Nuggets aren't doing too badly either. 3rd and 8 is picked off. Intercepted by, speaking of Josh Wallace, there is Josh Wallace, and he will take it to the 1-yard line. Almost on cue. Empty the backfield. Darnold under pressure. And that's intercepted at the 1-yard line. That is Kobe Turner with another Rams interception.
180th meeting between Washington and Philadelphia. Off we go from Landover. Will Shipley from the 6. And the Eagles have the ball pop out. It's on the sideline, and Washington saying that they've got it, and they do. Oh, something that has been sorely missed this year. Very few takeaways. On the opening kickoff, they think they've got one, although you're going to have to dig it out to figure that out for sure. Eagles send only 4. Johnson surveys. Johnson gets intercepted. Cooper DeJean picks him off.
Willis to Jacobs. Churning forward, and then Wright tried to pry it away, and the ball came out. Oh, he did. Who's going to get it?
Churning the legs, and Nashawn Wright rips it out. What a year he's had. Picking the ball off.
As violently as they had the last couple games, the middle of the field's wide open.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit and see whether he is going to be a little more violent. Here's Hill with his first run, and there's a ball out, and it's loose. The Jets look like they have recovered it. Stiggers looked like he fell on top of it. He did.
Shotgun. Sanders pump and throw. It's popped up in the air, and it's a gift interception. Pick made by Jordan Poyer, the former Cleveland Brown.
Second down and 9. Oh! McCarthy on the deflection. It's picked off by Paulson Adebo.
He knows where to go, but he's not 100% sure when he throws that football.
Off the hands of Johnson and picked off. It deflected away from Theo Johnson, and Byron Murphy comes up with the interception, his first of the season.
A lot of love lost there, losing to those Super Bowls.
Second down and 4. Burns knocks the ball free, and the Giants are going to score on defense. Tyler Newman takes it in for a touchdown following the sack of the forced fumble by Burns.
Undrafted, elevated from the practice squad, making his NFL debut. Quick delivery, Greg Dulcich. Football is loose. Cincinnati recovers.
Take the handoff. Sanders once again deflected, and it's intercepted. Daquan Jones comes away with it. Joey Bosa getting a piece.
Again, watching too, it's been interesting. Very animated, vocal, trying to help his rookie quarterback. Ewers throws a pass, deflected and picked. Barrett Carter was in the perfect place with their rookie quarterback at the controls. Ewers from the gun. Can they make this a game here? Down the stretch, Ewers pass, and that is picked.
Oh, my.
Jalen Davis and this thing continues to unravel for Miami.
Play clock down to 2 on 3rd down. Cook pitches to his right. He's sacked. He lost the football. Nathan Shepard sacked him. It's spun away, and the Saints have recovered. On 4th down, they've got Stone Smart and Jelani Woods in at tight end. Neither has a reception this year. Cook in the pocket to the middle of the field. Intercepted! Sanker along the sidelines is out of bounds.
And they're allowing the young quarterback to operate a little bit here.
6th-round pick of New England last year. Made a start against Buffalo in the finale last year. Had a nice performance and a nice run here. But he has that ball chopped out of his hands. It's scooped up by Los Angeles. Tuli Tuipulotu ends up with the ball after Derwin James jarred it free.
Mayfield throws, and it's intercepted. It's a takeaway for the Carolina Panthers. Lathan Ransom, the rookie.
Fourth down. Cousins into traffic, and Atlanta's going to turn it over one way or another. They call it an interception. Ball picked off by Denzel Burke, and he is out of bounds, just short of midfield. He got his hands underneath.
Some of him, but a lot of the offensive line.
3rd down and 1. Gino is intercepted. It's Derek Stingley on the return. Stingley with a touchdown. The Texans defense strikes again.
Fake, throw. He's got Washington. Washington. Oh, they tried to strip the ball out of his hands.
They eventually got it.
They're going to say he's down. One official says he's down.
He's got that unique ability to get out and do some off-schedule stuff, but boy, is he really good when he stays in that pocket.
Now 2nd and 4 and a fumbled exchange, and the Jaguars take it. Emmanuel Ogbah jumping on the football on the missed exchange between Nix and McLaughlin.
That got really gummed up, and the ball is loose. Warner ran right into Cousins, who ran into a couple other guys, and Robinson has the football.
On 4th and 2, Nix to the sideline, intercepted. Jarian Jones with his 2nd pick of the year.
It was there, right down the hash mark. Brissett chucks it far side, and intercepted. Picked off by Henderson, just activated this week for this game. He rips it off on the sideline for Atlanta.
The Ravens move around. He's dropping back. May about to get hit. Escapes, keeps it alive. Fires, intercepted. Marlon Humphrey dropping back in coverage. Comes up with the INT.
Maybe it was good for the Ravens to sit there and watch it too.
Henry threw 2 tackles in the open field. Lost the football. And the Patriots have it. So Derrick Henry, who had fumbles earlier this season against Detroit here on a Monday night, and on the Sunday night opener in Buffalo, puts one on the ground here, and Craig Woodson recovers for the pass. Patriots get to a one-word quick call. Pressure from the Ravens. May in trouble, lost the ball. Ball came out, recovered by Draymond Jones. Through the fumble, punched out by our Darius Washington on the pressure. And Baltimore may escape a field goal here. Fake. Mapu in trouble, lost the football too. Ravens will have it right around the 45. Those two teams play week 18, but it might not be significant if the Ravens don't rally. Huntley looking. Flowers. The best man play. Chase down, knocked out. Patriots recover. It was Caleb Chason who came from behind and forced the fumble.
Right down the field after the opening salvo. from the Colts. Amir Abdullah on the return. Not a lot of room. Ball's out. 49ers look like they're on it. And it's Tonjes, their tight end, who comes away.
You know, Sean Payton, everybody knows how great he's been. They got long resumes.
Here is a pick through the hands of Bourne. This game's not over yet. They finally get a takeaway as Cam Bynum gets the interception, and Phillip Rivers and company, they're alive with 4.5 to go. Quick throw, picked off the other way, D. Winters, and he is gone. This is a pick six, and this game's going to belong to San Francisco.
White out at U.S. Bank Stadium. Montgomery stays in the backfield. And trouble with the snap. Van Ginkel jumps on it. The challenge pays off.
Sustain him. Thanks so much. Good luck. Thank you.
On the stutter step move. Thanks so much, AJ. The ball came out. And another fumble recovery. Byron Murphy jumped right on the loose change. 3rd and 18. Here comes the pressure. Van Ginkel got in there. Goff got rid of it, and it's picked. Byron Murphy takes it away, and he's out of bounds with another major shift in favor of Minnesota. Mr. Do-It-All in the backfield. First down from the 30. Fake it to him. Goff delivers another pick, and it's the veteran Harrison Smith with a takeaway. See what Goff and company can do here. Not much. Goff gets walloped. Ball comes out. Minnesota's right there. This Vikings defense is relentless. Van Ginkel and Turner jorn it loose. Trouble again, and Goff just has to jump on it. Van Ginkel took it away late, but they're going to roll him down. Detroit keeps the football with 2:59 remaining, and it's 4th and forever.
Been a long day already.
Tell me about it. 3rd down and 12. Chased all the way back, running for his life, throws, and it is broken up, and it is Christian Fulton.
Stroud. Intercepted! Intercepted by Derwin James. The All-Pro to the rescue. 60-yard connection. Herbert from the pocket over the middle, up in the air and picked off the hands of Gadsden into Al-Shaair. Oh, what a massive moment that was. That allows the Chargers to use their timeouts now to force a punt if they can get it done over the next 2 snaps. And another throw from Stroud. Stroud over the middle, intercepted! Holy smokes!
And if their defense can get them another stop. That is another bad snap. It's taken in by the Ravens. Baltimore's right there with Mike Green to jump on it. 2nd down and 10 for Clayton Tune. They'll throw it, and it's through the hands and picked off with one hand available to him. Marlon Humphrey has the takeaway for the Ravens.
From the 17, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw again. And now it's Jacoby Myers. Wow, it's a hook and ladder and a fumble. And Samson Ebel comes on top of it. Razzle-dazzle turnover.
Cook floats it. It is Mitchell. It is picked off. Staying in bounds was Hawkins, planting the feet and then stepped out.
2nd down and 11. Mayfield firing downfield, and it is picked off. Pass was intended for McMillan, and it's brought back by Marshall. There is a flag.
First down with 5 minutes to go in the half. Pressure, tip, pick, Sawyer. Knocked down and saved by Jenkins.
Darnold is 5 of 10 for 36 yards. Couldn't handle the snap initially, and then Darnold had it knocked out, and the ball pops free again.
What's going on?
Loose football as both teams are rolling towards it. Darnold is 5 of 10 for 36 yards. Couldn't handle the snap initially, and then Darnold had it knocked out, and the ball pops free again.
What's going on?
Loose football as both teams are rolling towards it.
Penalty makes it first down and 20. Ward in trouble. Chase Young ripped it away. Young on the return. Young at the 10-5 touchdown. What a play by Chase Young. He just stole it from Cam Ward and went the other way for 6.
LeQuint Allen replaces Etienne. Lawrence steps up, tossing end zone. It's intercepted by Jermaine Pratt.
Darnold looks that way. Darnold will throw it, take a shot. End zone, intercepted. Over the shoulder for the former Seahawk, Mike Jackson.
That counts. One shin equals 2 feet.
And Carolina takes over. On a handoff to Hubbard. Tries to redirect, loses the football, and Seattle's got it. Seahawks are running with it. Lawrence takes it in for the touchdown. 73 yards of offense for Carolina today. This is a 3rd and 3. Drives it downfield, intercepted. The pick made by Love. And Julian Love running down the sideline. And the ball was rolling at the end of the play.
Faking to the line, buying time, heaving it, desperation throw. Not a good one. Not a good one at all. Intercepted by Duggar.
That's the 3rd pass of at least 30 yards today for the Saints. Shuck, he's got Pettis open on the check down. Oh, what a move by Pettis into the open field for the first down. And still going. Pettis. Oh, my goodness. Then he fumbles. Ball loose. Saints think they have it. No signal yet. It looks like it could be a touchback. And it is. Keemon Hall knocked it away.
Keeps his eyes downfield, still gets the completion. Evans gained 11. And now Mayfield's pass is picked off. That's the 2nd turnover today. It's Davis. Aston Davis with his 9th career pick.
When they've thrown it, Josh Downs has been his guy, number 2 to the top. 3rd and 3, looks his direction and throws an interception. Jarian Jones the pick. It was Downs that saved a touchdown.
2nd down and 3. Mayfield hit from behind, ball came loose. It was Bradley Chubb. He had a sack earlier. And we mentioned he was very close to some big incentives. You know that's on his mind.
I think he just hit one the way he was dancing.
And the Dolphins recover.
They do bring 5. Leonard steps up. Here it goes, letting it fly to the end zone. Alec Pierce had a shot at it, but not going to get it. The job's finished. The Jaguars hang on.
Not necessarily the offense Greg runs, but acclimating to what this. Oh, no.
It's picked off on that 2nd down and 7. Grabbed here, Bobby Okereke. Breaking a tackle on the play of Forsythe. And then takes it in to Raider territory.
Great execution. Cooks missed one in the Patriot game, dropped one, missed one last week against Cleveland, but he came up with one there.
Allen jukes away from Carter, and now more pressure, and it gets drilled. That ball is out. I don't see a whistle. That ball is loose. They're going to play it out, and Philadelphia's going to recover, at least for now. I thought that he threw it, but they didn't blow the whistle. They didn't blow the play dead. It's Jahad Campbell.
Here comes Carter. There goes Smith. Intercepted. Picked off by Belton.
Second interception thrown, and he's got an entourage. Tucker from behind. Flag has been thrown. Back at about the 49. A Raider player is down, and it's Geno Smith.
Season high 48 points Monday night against Indianapolis. Purdy's in the air right away. They jumped around. It's picked off. The Bears have it. T.J. Edwards inside the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown Chicago on the opening play.
Has been locking down the right tackle spot for a number of years, but McClendon has been awfully good.
Throw is picked off. Intercepted by Bates. It was high for Mumfield. Bates. Pick six.
You know, I would, if they've got to win that side of it, I would have thought, but here they are with a 14-0 lead.
That was a 61-yard punt. Here is a shot downfield. Flags on the play. The ball is intercepted by Xavier Watts. Quick throw, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Watts, his second of the night. And the rookie with blocking, tiptoeing into the end zone. Another pick six.
It's 7 and 3rd. Mayfield has time. Down the middle, throws an interception. Picked off by Christian Roseboom. And Roseboom makes the plays. The Panthers looking for a spark here. And another turnover by Mayfield. The clock at 1 when Young snaps it. Looks to the right side. Long throw, and he threw a pick. Tried to get the ball to McMillan, but Jacob Parrish, one of those rookie corners stepping up today with Dean out, makes the play. And off, ball's loose. Leggett, or Dowdle, ball knocked loose. It looks like Levante David has it. Decided tomorrow, barring something crazy from Young. Now they pitch it short, and the catch is made by Coker. Looking to pitch it around. McMillan's got it. He goes back to alignment, and that's it. Time runs out, and Tampa stays alive for this division title, trying to extend their reign atop the NFC South. The Panthers missed an opportunity to finish the job here today, and now it'll all come down to both of these teams watching the Saints at the Falcons tomorrow, each rooting for a different side.
Second and goal. Down by 10. That ball was tipped, I think, and picked off. Off the hands of McCaffrey and into the arms of Drake Thomas.
And led this team to its highest offensive yardage output in its last game. Taysom Hill in the backfield. Rolling is Shuck. And pointing is Tyler Shuck. And completing. Ball comes out, and the Falcons have it. It was a catch fumble. Xavier Watts, the rookie, does everything.
Ready, go.
Bates in motion on second down. Sanders. He's in trouble. He fumbled the ball. And it looks like the Bengals recover it. Cam Sample knocked it loose. And that's part of the issue for Shador. Howard Cross the third, the rookie from Notre Dame, elevated again today.
He has been so good at adapting to that.
Cousins. And the ball is out, and the Saints have it.
It's all going to be based on the protection of this offensive line with this front. That includes the running backs. And with Javonte Williams out today, that'll be the big key.
And a little stumble out of his break. Prescott can't snag it, and Bobby Okereke grabs the loose football. It's a turnover by Dallas.
Cleno Burrow will be back, and some changes they'll make in the offseason.
First and goal from the 7. Burrow, quick release, has it deflected. It's intercepted. And the Browns may have a chance for a pick six. Bush, he's got a one man to beat. He's looking for Myles Garrett for some help. He got some help. And Devin Bush will score. There is a flag, however, at the 40-yard line. 97-yard return. First down off the play fake. Burrow dumps it off to his left. He's got his receiver. The ball's loose again. It's picked up by the Browns. Sam Webb is going to take it in. And it's going to be another celebration penalty. But Noah Fant could not hold on.
DJ Giddens is now in there in the backfield. Fake it. Leonard. Oh, Leonard loses the ball. Knocked around. Free ball. And the Texans pounce on it at the 1. Turnover, Indianapolis.
Oh, they're going to throw it. Allen will float it. It's picked off. Intercepted by Antonio Johnson. And Antonio Johnson with a house call. First big play for the defense of Jacksonville. First NFL touchdown for Johnson. Congratulations to you, my friend. 25 years. Here's to many, many more. Dart. Nice catch by Tracy on the screen with blockers in front. And Tracy spins and twists his way for a first down. And then the ball comes out. He has the first down, straining for that extra yard. The ball pops out, and Jadeveon Clowney recovers.
And now giving way to Max Brosmer, the undrafted rookie. First and goal, Brosmer from the 5. Boy, gets tripped up. Uh-oh. Did the officials whistle the play dead? No signal yet. The Vikings have it with Sorrell.
Let's hope they can mimic what they did this year when you talk about the Bears and the Patriots.
As Milton throws it, it's intercepted by Okereke. Down he goes at the 33. Second pick thrown this year by Joe Milton, and he threw it right to Bobby Okereke for his second interception of the season.
3rd down and 6. Leonard steps up. A wobbler is picked off at the 35.
The Panthers win the NFC South and get the 4 seed. Tyler Shuck, and it's intercepted. The Falcon take away D. Alford on his way. Eventually slowed down by Oscar Estime.
5 seconds left. Snap it to Leonard. He's going to toss it underneath to Downs. He's going to chuck it behind him to Pittman. Throw it to Leonard, trying to keep it alive, and the Texans have it, trying to run with it for the score.
He didn't get it earlier. Togiai got his touchdown after all.
Togiai!
Wow! C.J. Stroud didn't give him the ball. He had to go get it himself.
A humongous human touchdown to end the regular season for Houston.
DiMercado in the backfield. Brissett wrapped up. Down he goes. Ball comes loose. And the Rams have it. Colby Turner on the recovery for Los Angeles.
The Raiders, of course, locking up the #1 pick with the Giants win earlier on today. Pickett nearly intercepted. Indeed, it's wrestled in. Shamari Connor snatches it away.
It's a 3rd and 5. And Lance from the pocket gets picked off the deflection. And here we go with the run back inside the 20. McMillan is in for the touchdown.
Heavy tight end set with Tunyon in motion. Oladokin pats the ball and loses it. Punched out behind midfield. Wilson forced the fumble. Still a scramble for it. It's Raider football.
So often guys are like, no, team game. No. Here's Wright again. Wright's got a few. The ball is out, and New England's got this one. Elijah Ponder recovers the fumble.
With Rodriguez, the running back, and Samuel again on the move. And Johnson to the air. It comes Uche. There goes the pass. It's picked off. It's grabbed on the play by Hunt. Jalix Hunt. 3rd interception this season.
was to try to take this clock down as much as possible, give the Commanders as little time as possible after this third down play.
It's Shipley in the backfield, McKee to the air, and it's intercepted at the goal line and picked off here by Jeremy Reeves. From behind, he'll be taken down.
3rd down and 1. Along the far side, Oladokian stumbled, might have lost it. He said it was down. At least that's the call from the far side. Looking to get to the 19-yard line. Now Oladokian with that mobility, and now the officials coming together to talk about it. The Raiders convinced this should be their football, and it is.
And now Brissett airing it out. And Wilson unable to come up with it. It's taken away by Akello Witherspoon.
4-16 in his career against winning teams. You'd love another win like that. Ewers on the move, looking end zone. It's right to a Patriot defender. Jalen Hawkins has his 4th interception.
They've got guys open downfield.
On the fake. Looking downfield. Letting it rip. DJ Moore's down there. And it's intercepted by Avonte Maddox in the end zone. Maddox played it better, and he's got the pick for Detroit.
If it gets close late, you might see 97 and 90 out there a little bit more.
It's an interesting throw. There's a high snap. Algaretti can't go. Oh, look at it. It's loose and recovered by the Eagles. Picked up by Trotter. Or was it Hunt? They got the ball on the fumble.
Here's Lance. Knocked out of his hands. And the Broncos are on it.
Benito is the one who got the strip. It looked like Roach on top of the football. Jones is there too. Yeah, Jones is the one that ended up with it.
There's a play that Max Crosby would make. That was Tyree Wilson racing off the line of scrimmage. Dylan Laube hit hard, and the ball out.
Goff to throw. Pressure up the middle. Zips one deep into heavy traffic. Intercepted. Kevin Byard, the league leader, has another one. Looking for some blocks. Up across the 25.
Lamar Jackson had it rejected. Intercepted on the deflection. TJ Watt.
Looks to throw. First read taken away. Rips it over the middle, and it's picked off. Kobe Durant, the interception.
You got to work yourself back into game action, and can't help
coming after this. Almost got there. Fair catch taken by Etienne. Oh, and he lost the ball. The Rams are on top of it. That was Troy Reeder that got there first. Did he hang on? Once Adams, it's picked off. Mike Jackson makes his mark again.
Hey, Jeff. Comes in.
On 4th and 6, Williams fires, and that's going to be picked at the 12-yard line. Carrington Valentine comes away with it. So the Bears stymied on 4th down, and Green Bay will get the ball early in the second quarter, and the Packers lead by 4. Can they get that yard? They're going to throw it. He's under pressure. He throws it. It's going to be intercepted at the 2-yard line by Tyron Hopper.
And Lawrence again up top and picked off. Picked off by Thompson. Shaq Thompson's down to the 32-yard line. Ray Davis is back there at the goal line. Number 1 kickoff return average in the NFL. Got a chance to show his stuff as he crosses the 20, the 30, the 35. He gets hit by his own teammate. The ball's on the ground. Each team thinks they have it.
Jacksonville. Whoa.
You can see the yardage line to get to is at the 50. That would match his career long as 68-yard attempt. Ball's intercepted. The game is over as Cole Bishop gets it off the rebound.
First missed snap of the day for him. You get the idea. Purdy to throw. Pressure in his face. Oh, intercepted! It is picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Purdy with time. Floats one deep. It is intercepted. It's Quinyon Mitchell, number 2. Up and running is Mitchell. And now he's still going. Mitchell's going to take it all the way just in case. There is a penalty flag down. I think Mitchell was touched, but he's going to go all the way because there was, why not?
Head of the operation on the back end. Very seldom do you see them play anything but these 2 deep safeties.
2nd and 11 from his own end zone. May deflected. Derwin James almost had it, but a teammate comes up with it. It's Henley with the interception at the 10-yard line. On 2nd and 10, May look out from behind, protects the ball. Now he loses it, and the Chargers are on it. All the way off the edge, knocked it out, and Deshaun Hand recovers.
The ability of the passing game to get anything going. They just haven't been able to do it.
There it is again. Got away. Then gets popped. Lost the football. It's recovered by the Patriots. Herbert shaken up. Ellis the recovery.
118. Extra offensive lineman in there. Fisher. Here's a little pitch back to Stroud. Looking to air it out. Ball's out. Recovered by Pittsburgh and Y.A. Black. Ball is down on the ground again. Stroud picks it up. Ball is out again. Watts on it. And no signal yet. It belongs to Pittsburgh. Stroud in trouble. Finds a place to go, and he's picked. Eccles has got it. Another turnover by this Texans offense. 3rd down and 12. Rodgers, time runs out. Ball is out. It's picked up by the Texans and Sheldon Rankins. And he is in for a touchdown.
A lot of networks knocking on his door, that's for sure. And if he wants to continue to coach, if he's let go, there'll be a lot of suitors knocking on his door for that as well.
Here's an interception for good measure. It's picked off by Bullock. And Rodgers is in his way, trying to make the tackle. Can't. And it's a touchdown, Texans.
They already have 75 yards on the ground on 10 rushes. Here's another one to Cook. And Cook fumbles, and the Broncos are right there. Singleton delivered the blow that knocked the ball out, and Denver has the recovery with Hufanga. No kneel down, no timeouts. Tried to load it up. Better head to the sideline if he wants another play. Oh, he lost the football.
That's why you never do that.
It is picked up by the Broncos, and there's time on the clock. It's picked up by Key, the first team All-Pro special teamer who was in as an extra defensive back, and they have a chance to add 3 more. Who will take the snap from McGovern, the starter who has returned. And look at Cook, line up right behind the right guard. Here they come, and they fumble again. They got to him from behind with Benito. And the recovery belongs to Denver.
A little bit on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense.
On 3rd and 5, Bills rush 4. Pass is intercepted. Oh, look at one of the linemen just jump up and take it out of the air.
It's Walker.
Yeah, Walker, the rookie.
And now all of a sudden you're seeing him be the poised veteran after he had 2 turnovers of his own. You got to be able to put that aside and come back.
2nd and 14. Deep ball down the field, and he is intercepted by Locke. Locke jumps right in front of the receiver and takes it right back for the Denver Broncos.
Coming after him all out.
They pick it up, and they go deep down the field, and the pass is caught. No, it's McMillan has the football. How about that? Jaquan McMillan.
A lot of balls go to CMC, George Kittle when he was in there. Now it's got to be Pearsall Robinson.
Over the middle there, good throw and catch. It's Tonjes who lost the football, and it's picked up by Julian Love. Seattle's got it. Oh, what a start. Purdy. That's time. A lot of it. There's just nobody open. Now underneath he goes, and that's intercepted! Ernest Jones has his 6th of the year.
Wow. I thought he's hung in there extremely well. Made a lot of accurate throws, doing everything he can to kind of will his team down the field.
In trouble. Sacked. Ball is out. Seattle has it.
Concussion late in the third quarter at Pittsburgh. He's their Pro Bowl receiver. Two big weapons not available. Stroud throws it, and diving try for the interception by Davis. And it's an interception.
Came up with his first of this year.
And first ever in the playoffs. May turned around. There was no one there, so he goes forward. In trouble. That ball is up for grabs. Picked off. Back the other way, Jones. He is in for the touchdown.
Turn this defense around in New England.
This one is off the hands and picked off. Hutchinson couldn't make the catch, and Craig Woodson did. Across all of the ESPN platforms. First down at the New England 49. Play action. Stroud is picked again by Carlton Davis. Joins the defense for Houston. He's back near the end zone. It's Hail Mary time out of the right hand of Drake May, and there's a chance in the end zone, and it's picked off by Jamarcus Ingram. 6th tackle for a loss by this Texans defense. Shortest third down they've faced. Anderson knocked it out, and it's recovered by Alshire. Will Anderson Jr. coming off the edge. 2nd and 8, delayed handoff. It's Marks. He ran into a wall, lost a shoe. Ball comes out. Patriots are on it.
4th and 3. Bears going. Williams throwing too high. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant got it back in his own 2. DJ Moore trying to punch it out on the way. He's down at the 15-yard line. 3 catches on the night. Williams. Now here's in trouble. Durant's got this one. Interception for LA. Down by contact at midfield. It's the 2nd pick thrown by Williams. Play 81 of the night for Chicago. From the 48, deep drop Williams. He's got time. Shot downfield in trouble. Is intercepted by Cam Curl. Curl goes over, makes the play.
Backing up, backing up. Oh, the ball comes out. Is that a fumble? Is that a live ball? It's picked up by the Patriots. And that is a touchdown for Ponder if they call it a fumble. 2nd and 9. Rushing 5. This is a deep throw, and it is picked off. Intercepted. Waiting for it was Gonzalez.
Let the best punter in the league come out and change field position.
That's what they'll try and do. Beautiful spiraling deep kick. Smith who bobbled up before. He lost it. Seattle recovers.
This can't happen today.
She's still here. It's 3rd and 5. May's trying to step up. He lost the football. It's free, and Seattle has recovered. Byron Murphy falls on the football.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by Seattle. First down.
Derek Hall knocked it out. The game's first turnover belongs to this incredibly talented Seattle defense. 8:50 to go. Trying to step up and shoot one downfield. It's intercepted. Ill-advised throw in the middle. Julian Love has it. Love 50. Love 40 and out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
They did get a substitution in there.
And they bring a pressure as well. And May get